Understanding women and increasing your dating success starts with Donovan Sharpe's massive collection of award-winning books and courses. Get off to a fast start and jumpstart your masculine renaissance with the 49 Laws of Sharpe. The 49 Laws of Sharpe is the perfect quick start guide for any man new to this community looking for the answers that keep them up at night after a bad experience with a woman. So many men ask themselves, why did she cheat? How could I not see this coming? Why did I miss the signs? And how can I avoid this in the future? The 49 Laws of Sharpe will answer these questions and many more. This will give you a rock-solid foundation upon which to build, develop, and cultivate your newfound identity, and put you miles ahead of your competition. Most men have never had access to this valuable information, let alone understand and apply it. But the 49 Laws of Sharpe will give you an unfair advantage over men and women. This treasure trove of valuable knowledge is available in audio, video, ebook, and paperback. Next, supplement your newly acquired foundational knowledge, supercharge your dating life with Donovan's 25-hour course, How to Master the Game. How to Master the Game will teach you the ins and outs of the player life, overcoming approach anxiety, identifying women who you want to approach, text game, first date principles and logistics, avoiding the friend zone, and so much more will be covered extensively. Also included are the bonus podcasts that will cover how to dress, Tinder game, and much more. Put simply, How to Master the Game will turn you into a stone-cold assassin with the ladies. Available in video and audio format. If you're not the kind of guy who wants to live the bachelor life, or you've had your fill of the player life and are looking for something a little more fulfilling, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up is a must. Donovan's 5-part, 7-hour audio course will show you step-by-step how to find, cultivate, and sustain a solid, healthy relationship. Everything from selecting the right woman, to coaching and correction, to what to do between the sheets. How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up will guide you through the entire process of building the kind of woman you want and need. The strategies and techniques in this course are exactly what Donovan does in his own relationship to this day. And he is living proof that women can be beneficial to men provided they have the right instruction. And finally, the ultimate weapon all men are looking for in terms of being able to read and understand women, Donovan Sharpe's revolutionary, one-of-a-kind course that has been called the cheat code, Womanese. Womanese is the first and only course of its kind that gives men the raw and honest truth about what women really mean when they communicate verbally. Womanese translates female communication with shocking accuracy and has changed the dating lives and relationships of men the world over. So many men have avoided disaster because of the preciseness and sheer volume of material in this course, which contains over 600 translations. How cool would it be to be able to see through a woman's BS and act accordingly right then and there, rather than getting blindsided when it's too late? What would it be like to have the ability to read a woman like a book based only on what she says? These abilities will be at your disposal with Womanese. Women won't be able to lie to you, cheat on you, deceive you, or take advantage of you. The time and money you'll save pays for the course almost immediately. Womanese is available in video, audio, ebook, and paperback format and can be purchased one volume at a time or all at once. Men in his community often state that the best investment a man can make is in himself. Donovan's extensive educational materials will take your life to the next level. And the only place you can get this life-changing knowledge is tsracademy.com. Link in description.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man, Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 899th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small bleep energy. It is Wednesday, November 16th of 2022, and don't look now, but Thanksgiving is a week from tomorrow. It's a week from tomorrow. I'll tell you what, man, Thanksgiving is one of those, it really is one of those holidays that really sneaks up on you. It really, like, it sneaks up on you just like that. It's a week from tomorrow. Incredible. As always, we are multi-streaming live simultaneously to Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, mgtow.tv, migtow.tv, or manosphere.tv, DLive, Rumble, and a crystal clear high-resolution 4K to Sharpe stream, which is absolutely free on the App Store and the Google Play Store for iOS and Android. So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharpe Reality Live a part of your daily routine. Quick announcements before we get started here. If you like the video, prove it and hit the like button. If you like my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you have a strong opinion, whether you agree or not, drop me a comment and let me know what you think. And if it's dumb enough, I'll respond to it on the air like I'm going to today. Last but not least, share this video with anyone with a Y chromosome if you think they could use this content. If you're not getting notifications from YouTube when I go live, and let's face it, you don't, download the Sharpe Stream app and you will never miss another live stream. As I stated before, the app is absolutely free. It is available for iOS and Android. Now, when you download the app, not only will you be notified every time I go live on any platform, make sure you enable push notifications, you also get access to all of my premium live content absolutely free. You get access to my dating show breakdowns, my exclusive live streams, Red Pill Theater, where I do play-by-play breakdowns of movies from a red pill perspective, and everything else that is not safe for YouTube. Again, you can watch all of this live for free exclusively on the app. However, if you want access to the replays of my play-by-play breakdowns, as well as the massive archive of over 30,000 hours of premium content not found anywhere, become a patron or a Sharpe Stream member for less than 17 cents a day. Now, as a Sharpe Stream member and or patron, you also get access to the podcast versions of my live streams like this one, which is all of the content without any of the small talk, the shilling, or me running my mouth about things you care nothing about, like my sponsors, my ebooks, my girlfriend's ass, or my bowling scores, which are actually half decent last night, even though we took the L. To sign up, go to sharpestream.com or patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. Let me ask you guys a few questions. I've got a few questions to ask you guys about your relationships or your desires for a relationship. Wouldn't it be great to have a woman who worked out regularly in order to achieve and maintain a tight feminine physique? How much better would your life be if you had a woman who willingly cooked and cleaned, cooked you great food, and was happy to serve you? Wouldn't it be nice to have a woman who loves, admires, and respects you enough to assist you in your business ventures and other endeavors? How fucking awesome would it be to have a woman who eagerly and willingly gives you porn star sex and looked the part while doing it? Well, of course, all of these things would be great, but we all know that finding a woman such as this is about as easy as nailing Jell-O to a tree. Well, fortunately for me, I have such a woman, but she didn't come ready-made, guys. Make no mistake, I had to put a lot of time and energy into building her into the kind of woman I wanted and needed, and 6 years later, our relationship is still rock solid because of the work we both put in. Devin keeps the house clean. She washes my clothes. She irons my shirts. She cooks me awesome food. She is obedient. She is respectful. She is submissive. And she does all of this while assisting me in my now third successful business. And between the sheets, gentlemen, she looks and acts like a porn star every single time we have sex. No exaggeration, guys. Let's get graphic. Let's get graphic here. She wears whatever I want without hesitation. She never denies me sex, ever. She swallows my loads when I tell her to. She lets me go backdoor when I want to. She'll take facials. She literally does whatever I want her to do. And she does it eagerly and willingly. Now, a lot of men probably think, well, how the hell can I get a woman to do all of that for me? Well, the answers to your questions are in my upcoming interactive ebook that will be released on Black Friday. That's right, gentlemen. I have written a guide that gives you step-by-step instructions on how to train a woman to be everything and to be anything and everything you want and need in a woman. This interactive ebook, which drops on Black Friday, will instruct you on how to reward and punish your woman. It will teach you how to get what you want from her between the sheets. It'll teach you how to set and enforce boundaries and much, much more. I got news for you, gentlemen. Modern women no longer come ready-made for relationships. They are as lost as they have ever been. The average rank-and-file modern woman has absolutely zero clue on how to attract and keep a man outside of a one-night stand or a situationship. Now, understanding this immutable truth, we as men, we have a few options. We can bitch and moan about it. We can try our luck overseas. We can check out of relationships altogether. Or we can learn to train them to be what to be what we want and need them to be based on how they are, not based on the way they should be. And guys, look, man, I'm not here to bitch and moan about the poor quality of modern women. And let's keep it real. Most of you who talk about going overseas probably never will. But if you really want to know and understand how to train a woman to be a submissive, obedient, and willingly surrender to you like my woman has, guys, scrape together $13 on Black Friday and get my newest interactive ebook, How to Train Your Woman. If you want to be notified the minute it drops, go to howtorelationship.net, plug in your very best email, and you will be alerted the second it is available. Guys, you guys know that I've always struggled with my temper. You guys also know that it's got me into serious trouble in the past, legal trouble in the past. Now, I didn't want those energy-sapping medications, but I had to get my anger under control. How did I do it? Happy Hippo Herbals. I've used Happy Hippo Kratom for almost a decade, gentlemen, and it has helped me tremendously in many areas. Temper control, energy, relaxation. Gentlemen, anything you can think of, there is a kratom strain for it. Now, personally, I like to take a kratom shot before working out because it gives me crazy energy. Every once in a while, I'll pour a shot into my favorite drink, and I'm able to do a 3 to 4 hour live stream like the ones you're watching now. In the afternoons, I mix it with tea to give me focus during show prep, and sometimes I do the good old-fashioned toss and wash. Happy Hippo Herbals gives me energy when I need it, and there is no crash. Then, when I need to relax at the end of the day with my lady, I will take a slow strain, and it helps tremendously. Happy Hippo Kratom is the highest quality and purest kratom on the planet. What this means is that you don't have to take as much of it as off-brand kratom. It can replace your coffee habit. It can replace your energy drink habit. It can replace a lot of unhealthy stimulants we put into our bodies each and every day. If you want to feel that great, sustained, clean energy that I do, go to my affiliate link in the description and use promo code HTR to get 15% off of Happy Hippo Kratom. The strain of the day is the original Happy Hippo 1. Let me switch the camera here. This is the original strain right here. This is Happy Hippo 1. This is the very first kratom strain ever tried, and it's interesting. I remember when I tried kratom for the very first time, I didn't mix it with anything. I just did the toss and wash. And I was like, oh, God. Like, it was all, like, dude, I had it all in my mouth and everything. I felt like I had to drink a gallon of water to get it all out. But about 15 minutes later, dude, I felt wonderful. It was unbelievable. I was like, dude, I am in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take, there we go. So there is the kratom right there, as you guys can plainly see. And it is ultra fine and powdery, trust me. So let's do toss and wash now. Woo, very good. Yes, I did hear that Rollo was on Dr. Phil. I will be breaking that down, but it's going to have to be on Sharpe Stream. I got to stay away from the YouTube copyright. I got to stay away from the YouTube copyright stuff. Later on in the show, I am of course going to break down the live stream that Just Pearly Things did with Sarah Garvey on the Simpidemic. We will certainly talk about that. I'm also going to answer and cook you ignorant motherfuckers who made who think they're smarter than anybody else in the comments. But first, I've got a few I've actually got a few. So I've got a few. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up, man. That's not the right one. Causing a scene in public. Oh, no. Hang on, guys. I'm still here. Just give me a second. So the white girl got dragged out by the police. Oh, all right. I got you. All right. So thankfully for me, your boy came prepared. The power company came out and they installed some sort of new whatever. And what ended up happening, okay, there we go. All right, let me make sure that I've got, I'm thankful. Okay, that's the taser one. What's this one? Is this the attacks? Ah, very good. Okay. This is the one where old girl gets dragged out by her hair. That's the one I really wanted to see. So the 3 police videos that I have for you guys today is a woman who actually tries to fight a Long Beach cop in the street. I've also got one where a woman gets tased inside of a Walmart. But there's another one. All right, there it is. Let's go. All right, perfect. All right, perfect. So the video that I'm going to, so the 3 videos I'm going to break down. I got the right one now. There we go. So the first video that we are going to observe is a woman getting dragged out of a police car, dragged out of her car by her hair. She got dragged out of her car by her hair. She did not want to come quietly. And unfortunately for her, fortunately for us, it was all caught on tape. Shout out to Darius Horton. Welcome to chat privileges. At Darius Horton, to welcome him to the TSR family. Darius, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. We greatly appreciate that. P-Dubs, happy birthday. P-Dubs, happy birthday to you. Appreciate you being a loyal supporter now for going on 2 years. Appreciate that very, very much. Holmes, 424, welcome to chat privileges. At Holmes, 424, to welcome him to the TSR family. Holmes, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. Dre the Dream, $2, says good afternoon, Sharpe. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Dream. Jonathan Gale with the $10 super chat, appreciate that. Says, just here showing my support. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate your support. And with that, it is time to watch this, well, this shit show. Here we go.
Try and get it on video.
This young woman is being arrested, but she's not going down without a fight.
Video's down. To jail. You don't get to resist.
20-year-old Samantha Alonzo Luna and her friends were pulled over by cops near Humboldt State University in Northern California. One of them is arrested for sticking her head out of the sunroof, and Samantha is not happy about it.
Why are you being so rude?
You're the one that's being rude.
I'm sorry that anyone
You're the one that's being rude.
How am I being rude?
Seriously? You're about 2 seconds from going to jail for public intoxication. Do you not understand that? So I would stop talking if I were you.
But Luna continues to argue with
Yo, the cop was like, yo, check this out. The cop is like, check this out. The cop is like, check this out. Bitch, you finna go to jail. Apparently, she didn't.
the cop.
When I asked your last name, then you
Oh,
should have
boy.
told
That
me
is my
Alonso
last name.
Luna.
Samantha Luna is my
You
last
said
name.
Luna. What's on your license?
Alonso Luna.
Then that's
My
what you
last
should
name
have
is
told
Luna.
me.
The
Oh,
cop
here
has
we go.
had enough.
Here it is.
Are you happy? No, I'm not
No, you're
getting
going
out
to
of the
jail.
car. No, I'm not.
You're going to jail.
Oh my God. No, what the? You are going? What the?
Oh, yes.
Try and get it on
Yes.
video. Try and get it on video.
Hell yeah,
Grabs
drag her
the
ass
cop
out.
by her hair.
Oh,
Go with
yes.
my hair.
Stop
Yes,
hitting
sir.
her.
Yes, sir.
Let go.
No,
She
Drag
won't
that
let
bitch.
go.
Drag
so
that
the
bitch
cop
out.
tells the other officers to get some scissors and cut her hair.
Oh my God.
Seriously, cut my hair. Cut my hair. I don't care.
What? Wait, hold on. I did not.
Grabs the
So she grabbed the officer's hair?
You are going? What the? Try Try and get it on video. Try and get it on video.
She grabs the cop by her hair.
Let go of my hair. Stop hitting her.
Whoa! She grabbed the cop. Oh my God. Oh my God. She grabbed, dude, this guy. Hey, look, man, look, check this out. White guys, this is on y'all. This is on y'all. Look, man, I've got a lot of smoke for niggas. Like Chris Rock famously said, I love black people, I hate niggas. I'm the same way. Love black people. I hate ignorant ass niggas like Obsidian and O'Shea. But white boys, y'all are the reason for this. Y'all are the reason for this. We have citizens assaulting police officers, regularly assaulting police officers. Holy cannoli, she grabbed her by her hair. Bruh. This is what needs to happen. Holy moly.
Let go. She won't let go, so the cop tells the other officers to get some scissors and cut her hair.
So they would not.
Seriously, cut my hair. Cut my hair. I don't care.
She's like, cut my hair. I don't give a shit.
We asked security expert Steve Cardian to analyze the video.
Holy God.
Even if the police officers were wrong in arresting her, she has no right to resist arrest. It's a crime in the state of California.
Luna was charged with suspicion of public intoxication and battery on an officer.
Oh, yeah.
Check out her mugshot. She's smiling. She posted the videos on Facebook and blasted the cop. She had no need to act so unprofessional. She was seeking a reaction out of me.
Oh, no. Bitch, you grabbed her hair.
Get it on video. Try and get it on video.
The university says it's investigating Miss Luna, who is not a student at the school, says she's going to file a lawsuit.
Dude, she ain't filing no goddamn lawsuit. Anytime white girls get manhandled by the cops, they're always the first. They're always the first to threaten a lawsuit. Only white girls. Only a white girl will assault someone, and then if they retaliate, then they file a lawsuit. That motherfucking cop yanked that bitch out the seat with the quickness. Holy cannoli. And then she smiled. At her mugshot. Wow. Holy cannoli. Wow. So the next police video that we are going to break down, this one is actually very funny. This woman attacks a Long Beach police officer in the middle of an intersection. Ay. Do we even... Yo. Okay. Oh, okay. I certainly don't want to see car crashes. Yo, what the hell was that? It was Long Beach, California. Long Beach, California. Now, I will give the woman credit. Yeah, that was in the LBC. God damn. I will give the woman credit. She was brave. Like, she really wanted to, like, she was really looking to fight. But you can't fight a man, sweetie. Casual Germ says Russian cops would have been whooped that ass. Russian cops would have fucked her up. Russian cops don't fuck around. Holy shit. Okay. So the next police video that we are going to watch is, so this bitch got tased in a Walmart. She got tased in a Walmart. Let's take a look.
The knife now! Drop it now!
Oh, she's got a knife.
Drop.
Okay, it says Deputy White responded to the report of a woman wielding a knife threatening people at Walmart on South Highway 441, and he's telling her to drop the knife.
The knife! Drop the knife now!
Do you see what, guys, listen. What this all shows is women's lack of respect for authority. Women do not respect authority. Would you like to know why they don't respect authority? Because we allow them to get away with not respecting authority. This cop has a taser pointed at her. He is telling her, drop the knife. She looks relaxed, like there is nothing, like nothing's gonna happen. The other bitch actually tried to get in the police car, couldn't get in the police car, so she blocked up an intersection and literally squared up with the cops. Like, literally squared up with the cops. I'm trying to tell you, dude. Holy moly.
10:33. Drop.
Upon arrival, he locates Brandy McCowan in the clothing section, branding a knife she opened in the store. Oh boy. She is not budging.
Back up. Drop the knife now. Drop it.
Yo, he's about to tase that ass.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop it now.
Yo, that's it.
Put it down.
This bitch is asking
Put the knife down.
He holds McCowan at gunpoint while waiting for backup to arrive. Oh, this is a gun he has on her. Wow.
Put it down. Put the knife down.
Look at how relaxed she... Yo, look, man. I've had a gun pointed at me before in my life. I've had a gun pointed at me. What do? You put your hands in the air. This woman has a gun pointed at her. And she looks as relaxed. She looks as relaxed as one could be, trying to pick out a loaf of bread. She looks like she does not have a care in the world. This is unbelievable.
Put it down now. Put the knife down. Put it down. Drop it. Drop the knife.
He's told her now 6 times.
Put it down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Maybe I'm the killer and I'm not.
Drop the knife.
Yo, drop this hoe, man.
Drop the knife.
Detective Thomas arrives to assist, which provides Deputy Whitted with the opportunity to switch to non-lethal force. There it is. Okay, now he grabbed the taser. Perfect. All right, there we go. Now he's going to taser.
Drop the knife now.
Oh! Oh, shit!
Drop the knife.
Oh, my God. Yo, the bitch said, boom. Oh, shit. Watch this shit. He hit her with the taser. She said,
drop the knife now.
Watch this shit. Watch. Oh, that's it. That's a wrap.
Drop the knife.
Oh, my God. All right, so I see a leg tattoo and a tramp stamp.
Y'all kidnapping me?
Oh my God. Hold up, let me watch that one more time. That was funny as shit. She said, boom.
Drop the knife now.
That's it. Doop. Yo, the bitch slid off the clothes.
Drop the knife.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Wow. Holy shit. White boys, y'all are the reason these y'all's bitches stay out of pocket. Y'all's bitches stay out of pocket. What in the fuck? We got white girls fighting cops, grabbing cops' hair, right? Grabbing cops' hair. Grabbing cops' hair. and brandishing a knife in front of a cop who has a Glock on her. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Holy fucking God. Shout out to Dre the Dream. Welcome to Chat Privileges. At Dre the Dream to welcome him to the TSR family. Dre the Dream, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. Shout out to Michael Wolf. Welcome to Chat Privileges. At Michael Wolf to welcome him to chat to the TSR family. Micah, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Savvy Official says, I know he been wanted to do that. Fam. Like real shit. Real shit. Devin says, you kidnapping me? Maybe she wanted to say, you kidding me? I'm not kidnapping anybody. To hell with that. All right, so now it's time to read your dumbass comments. Now it is time to read your dumbass comments. I know that I know a lot of people think that they have a had a voice. Think that they have a voice. You guys know how that goes. And so and you know, I think it makes for good TV. So let's get to it. All right. Alpha Legion. Let me get some powder. Baby powder on my fingers here. All right. So, Alpha Legion, 6 minutes ago, says, this should have died with Kevin. I think what you say is true. It is a lot of dirt on Kevin, and it might be his biggest flaw. No bad words or dead people. No shame on you. You struggled a lot with your words, and he was your friend. Listen, man, that's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. I wanted people to know what happened between him and Myron Gaines. You see, a lot of people were under the impression. See, this is why I put out the Ob and Preach thing. Because Ob and Preach had everyone thinking that Myron and Fresh just attacked them out of nowhere for no reason. No. If you go back and watch my other video, they were clearly provoked. They should not have responded, number one, and when they did respond, they responded in the wrong way, but you guys clearly saw from my breakdown that they were clearly provoked. Ob and Preach were like, hey, we just did a response video. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't just do a response video. You insulted the men, and that's why they insulted Abba, Preach, and his fat fucking wife. It is what it is. Well, this is why I felt the need to put this stuff out about Kevin, because Kevin had everyone believing that Myron and Fresh were doing what he was doing. Nope. That was Kevin. Kevin attempted to manipulate me, and he did to an extent. This doesn't make him a bad person, but this is just who he was. And like I said, if you have a problem with me putting this out, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but fuck what you heard. Let's see here. African Frankenstein says, I imagine Obsidian's living conditions is hellish. Dude. Oh, here's another little known fact. While I was doing the podcast with Obsidian and Alan Roger Curry, I actually had to be out in the hallway to call in on the phone. I guess because Obsidian didn't have two microphones. He only really had one. Right. And so I'm out on the stairwell on the phone. Devin gave me a blowjob in Obsidian's house. She did that shit, and she will admit to it. I have gotten my dick sucked more times in Obsidian's house than Obsidian has. That's right. I have gotten my dick sucked more times in Obsidian's residence than Obsidian himself. That's how pathetic that crippled fat fuck is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's continue. Isidro Monolane says, I should have finished the video, cleared up a lot of misunderstandings. Yeah, probably. So this is with, this is me and, so Coach Keith says, I think you two need to settle this privately in a ring or a parking lot, old school style, like Gen Xers. It's time for nature to end this verbal shit so the two of you can get past this and focus on your content. Your time and talent is being wasted. Does anyone else agree? That's actually very good. That's actually very good advice. I will never, ever, ever fight Obsidian. I would never fight Obsidian. If I were to fight Obsidian, I would hurt him very badly. I would hurt him very badly. Listen, guys. Only cowards take fights they know they'll win decisively. Only cowards do that. Preach is a coward. That's why Preach eagerly wanted to fight Fresh. I take one bitch, then I take the other. He never said Myron's name. He just said one bitch and then the other. But he went on and on and on about how he wanted to fight Fresh and this and that and the third. Straight crickets as far as he's concerned. I challenge him to a boxing match. It's been crickets. People are saying, oh, Donovan, you're clout chasing. I don't need their clout. I just want to kick Preach's ass. I just want to kick Preach's ass. And I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious. I would love to, dude, I would love to get him in a ring. I would love to get him in a ring and beat him unrecognizable. I would love to. But he won't. He won't because he's afraid to. And listen, Preach is going to give you all the excuses. Well, the violence isn't the answer and blah, 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 blah. You want to know something, man? You want to know something? Sanctioned violence shuts a lot of people up. Sanctioned violence shut a lot of people up. This is what I like about the fight game. This is what I love about the fight game. Guys will talk shit. They get together. They're in each other's face. Bet. These two don't like each other, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? Come Saturday night, it's put up or shut up. It's put up or shut up. The only reason why Obsidian continues to run his mouth about me is because he knows that I'm not going to fight him. He knows that I won't show up at his house and beat his crippled ass because, number one, I got priors. Violent priors. Right? And I'm not trying to go to jail over beating his ass. Right? That's the reason. That's the only reason why Obsidian, and same with O'Shea. O'Shea knows that I'm never going to show up to whatever shanty he's living in Poland and beat him uglier than he already is. I would love to fight O'Shea. O'Shea's never going to fight me. O'Shea's never going to fight me. If men were held accountable for what they said, if we lived in a society where men in particular were held accountable for what they said, if you talk shit about somebody, there should be a button that you can press, zoop, put you in the ring with that person with boxing gloves, and let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may. Obsidian is a man who needs to be punched in the face. And the reason why he needs to be punched in the face is because he talks too goddamn much. O'Shea also needs to be punched in the face. They know where to find me. They know where to find me. I would love to, oh my God. I would love to fight Preach. I would absolutely love to fight Preach. I would love to fight him because Preach does have a little bit of a fighting background. And I've been itching for a reason to taste my own blood. Boy, I tell you what, I wish he would just catch me right in the nose and mouth just so I can taste my blood, see red, and fuck his ass up. We need to go back to settling masculine disputes in a masculine way. Let's see here. Let me see here. That's a dude named Cynthia. It needs therapy. Oh, this is funny. Up. That's funny. So Nico said that's a dude named Cynthia. I said, hi, Cynthia. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know where these crypto guys come from. So what's a good way to handle something like this? I can't really do that. K-Gen says, I know your channel is hurting as far as views go, but to speak on the dead is just pathetic, truly. He's been gone for months, and you just felt the urge to talk about it now? Yeah, right. Yeah, K-Gen is another nigga who needs to be punched in the face. Tell me, dude, tell me I'm pathetic to my face. Dre Raven with the $2 super chat says, legalize dueling, problem solved. Yeah, exactly. Minority Mind says, I believe KS was trying to be as competitive as possible. He wanted to establish his place in the dominance hierarchy. No, he didn't. He wanted to eliminate his competition for money. That's what he wanted to do. And listen, I've done some unscrupulous things for money. Doesn't make me a bad person. But it is what it is. Oh, so K-Gen says, motherfucker created a story and everybody just ran with it. So K-Gen doesn't believe what I'm saying. Nick, I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what you say. Let's see. All right. There are a couple in here that I saw. Jamaican Rude Boy says, Anthony just made a hit piece on you, man. Check it out. We all can't wait to see your response. No, I'm not giving him any more run. Trust me. If you are with a whale, Andy says, if you are with a whale, you have failed her. Therefore, by such metric, you have failed yourself. Take accountability and don't make excuses. That's true. That's very, very true. Jim Smith says, I'm showing these to my girlfriend. Please don't. Don't do it. Look, man, don't watch red pill content with your girl. Man, don't do it. Shadow Dog Law says, I got to ask Donovan, those 3 kids Miss Brown Sugar was she married and the children lives with the father as per their arrangement? I don't know. I don't know what the circumstances are of that situation. All I know is that Obsidian's girlfriend told Devin that she lost custody of all her kids. That's how it goes. Milton Bates says, why is your voice so high-pitched, Donovan? YouTube is trying to sabotage. My voice is high-pitched because that's just the way it is. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have a high-pitched voice. Not really sure. Not really sure. Everybody's like, bro, let it go. You know, it's interesting. A lot of people are like, Donovan, let it go, let it go, let it go. What you guys need to understand is that I was a good friend to Kevin since 2018. And when he became successful, he literally disassociated himself with me. And he cloaked it with, we're still friends, but for me, no mas. He did that with myself and at least 3 other content creators I have had discussions behind the scenes. Look, the man was flawed. The man was flawed. It is what it is. And for those of you who think, well, Donovan, you should have told him blah, 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 blah. I told him exactly what I told y'all. And this is exactly why he ended our friendship. The one time I called him out on the behavior that he was engaging in, that's when he decided to end our relationship. It is. Amazed says, Obsidian appears to be nothing but an angry little man, and O'Shea is obviously fond of taking credit for everyone's success in the manosphere. He only criticizes those not in his personal network. O'Shea is an undercover hater. Donovan is undoubtedly a king rape maker in this realm, and he gets as much credit for his talent and generosity. I appreciate that very, very much. I'm that guy. Says wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Unless you've dated white girls, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Magic Mantra says, O'Shea has been in medical school for 5,011 years. Yeah. Dark Knight Mentality says, I don't condone a man going after another man's woman, but Obsidian started this, so it's fair game at this point. My thing is, before you start throwing shots, make sure you can handle the blowback. Yep. There it is. That's what it is. Read a couple more. Sonny Bravo reacts as selling out for views, just not to get views. This is not a good look. I don't even know what that means. Everybody sells out for views, guys. We do this. Plugscope says O'Shea Duke Jackson was the real problem. He influenced Kevin in a fucked up way. I don't know, maybe. Who knows? Kobe Can You says, this is pettiness. Yeah, sometimes you got to be petty. Look, the reason why I went after Obsidian is because Obsidian's been talking shit about me for years. He's been talking shit about me for years. Like, unprovoked. Like, I did a response video to Danica Marie a couple years back, and Obsidian came out with a video that says, Donovan shouldn't be speaking on blah, 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 blah. I can speak on whatever the fuck I want to. And a crippled-ass nigga like Obsidian can't do nothing to fix it. We're both supposed to be at the Manosphere meetup, and Obsidian did say he wanted to fight me. Theoloff is going to throw this Manosphere meetup. Obsidian said he wanted to fight me. So I'm very, very interested. I'm very interested to find out if he's going to be there and what his reaction to me would be when I go up and confront him, be like, you want to talk shit about my girl now? Absolutely. Very good. Plug Scope says this guy is grasping for straws at this point. Nope, I just told the truth. Plug Scope says, why bring old shit back up? Because it was necessary. Look, you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to agree with it. I don't give a shit. Who knows? Who knows? Richie Black says, just seeing this, you are missing a big point. He doesn't agree with Myron or respect Myron as a part of the black community due to his beliefs in immigration background. Kevin preaches marriage and relationship, and Myron is against that. The competition didn't help that. Nope. Kevin wanted Myron up out of the Manosphere so that he could own the 10 o'clock hour. It was always money motivated, guys. And listen, Kevin made no bones. Kevin made no bones about the fact that, yeah, he said, I'm trying to make as much money as possible. He said that. He said that. He said that. That's, listen, Kevin, it's not a crime to do something for money and views, guys. We do it all the time. We do it every day. But Kevin tried to manipulate me. He wanted me to sever a very beneficial and very close relationship I have with Myron and Fresh. And for what? Sorry. King Life on the chat side, YouTube side, says Obsidian tried making a video on his girl versus Donovan versus Devin. But when DS exposed Obsidian's girlfriend's body shape, Obsidian wants to now bring up a man versus a woman body type. Oh boy. Dude, Obsidian's girl is fat. I don't know another way to put that. I really don't. Jason Field says, not just how you speak, it's how you act as well. The activities you perform, what you talk about, the interests you have, etc. It's a combination of those things that tend to attract or open up interactions with white, Asian, Indian, or non-black women. Okay. Fair enough. John Doe says, fame got the best of Kevin. He'd been chasing it for so long that he was competitive but went about it the wrong way. Great video. It's a big difference between hating and stating facts. It cleared up a lot of what viewers who was lost on. That's another reason I did this, because people wanted to know the truth. And I was really the only one that knew the truth. I was right there in the middle. Yep, Nomad King says, Donovan, thanks for clarifying the situation. Aben Preacher Fake. Absolutely. Uber Mensch 71 says, Donovan, you need to go after Drew Afwalo. She fired her shot at you on TikTok. I think I talked about Drew Afwalo a while back. I don't care about that fat hoe. I don't care about that fucking fat hoe. She's a fat hoe who just talks shit about people. Look, man, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Let's see. All right. Mycelli weighs a ton. Preach versus Donovan. Will this happen before Tate versus Paul? I would love to. Dude, I would love to box Preach. I really, really would, man. I really would. I really, really would. Andre Slater, another Johnny-come-lately, says, you should have all sat down. Wait, your regret should have been a sit down, all of y'all talk it out, no camera. Not post this video he can't respond to. Bruh, if you listen to the whole video, Myron attempted to do just this. He attempted to do just this. Myron called me and asked me, hey, reach out to Kevin to see if we can come to a truce. Kevin shot it down before I could even talk about it. So there you go. Listen, all of you guys talking about, well, you should have had this conversation with Kevin. Guys, I had the conversation with Kevin, number one. Number two, Myron wanted to call a truce. You guys are just mad. What it really, I think what this really comes down to, and this is something that, if you're a content creator, you're going to have to, you're really going to have to make peace with the fact that people will criticize your work. They'll how can I put this? They will criticize your, they will hate on you under the guise of criticizing your work. Right? A lot of guys make ad hominem attacks on my work just because they don't like me. I don't care about that. If you don't like me because of my personality, the way I talk, that's fine. I rub a lot of people the wrong way. It is what it is. But you don't have to explain. You don't have to just keep it real. Be like, you know what? I just don't like Donovan. That's why I don't watch. Now, no, people are always trying to go around, well, this is why Donovan is wrong and this is why he's fake. And if you don't like me, you don't like me. The reason why Anthony Johnson continues to put out lies about me is because I have destroyed the 21 convention. I have destroyed the 21 convention. That's why Anthony Johnson continues to put out hit pieces on me. That's why. Anthony Johnson is pissed off that the 21 convention is over. He'll tell everyone that it went off successfully, but it didn't. It didn't. Dude had more speakers than attendees. At least he did in the beginning. But half of the speakers decided to jump ship because he's a crazy fuck. So he can put out whatever he wants about me. None of that changes anything. Anthony's a psychopath who does not know how to build relationships with other people, and he's mad about it. Here's another one. I always wondered why I didn't see him on Donovan's show. It's unfortunate that Kevin didn't pull Donovan up along when he blew up. Loyalty is rare. Yes, it is. Yes, it is rare. Yes, it is. Here we go. All I see is a content creator who lacks creativity, originality, and professionalism, but tries to bash other content creators because of their success. Never heard Aubin Preach attack anyone unless they were attacked first. I never heard Danica Marie attack another content creator because that's not what she's about. Never heard the lead attorney attack creators because he's a professional. Mr. Sharpe could learn a lot from them. Michael Brown, you haven't done your research, my friend. I lack professionalism. Like, this is a camera slider. I have 4 of them. It is a $500 piece of equipment. All the graphics and everything, that's not professional. I lack professionalism. Come on. That's a nigga that's just talking to talk. That's a nigga that's just talking to talk. I'm not bashing other content creators because of their success. I did not bash Danica Marie. As a matter of fact, Michael Brown, if you had watched, if you had done your research, you would have seen that I actually like the fact that Danica Marie has a hustle. That's what it is. She's not an advocate for black men. She is a good-looking black woman who tells black men what they want to hear. She's basically the female equivalent of Derek Jackson. Just a lot dumber. Like, Danica Marie is not smart. She's not intelligent. She's a good-looking woman who can barely string 2 sentences together. And you thirsty niggas like to eat it up and go after anybody who calls her, who lets you know, hey, it's cute of you to defend her, but she's not. Danica Marie is stupid. I would tell that to her face, and I would tell it to her husband's face. She's stupid, and she acts like a 304. I'm not hating on it. I'm just calling it like I see it. Said, never heard Aubin Preach attack anyone unless they were attacked first. Au contraire. Again, do your research, Michael. Aubin Preach drew first blood on Fresh and Fit. They said that it was just a response video. No, it wasn't just a response video. They disrespected Myron and Fresh. You never heard Danica Marie attack another content creator because that's not what she's about. No, Danica Marie is too dumb to attack other content creators. Because if Danica were to attack other content creators, other content creators would say, you know what, Danica Marie is just a hoe in a wife's uniform. That's what she is. Never heard the lead attorney attack creators because he's a professional. Dude, the lead attorney is far from professional. He is every bit as petty as the rest of us. He is every bit as petty as the rest of us. He actually let a woman get away. He let a non-black woman get away with calling me a bitch-ass nigga on his platform. And then he took me to task for calling her honey baby sweetie. These are facts. These are facts. I was on with the lead attorney. I was in a discussion with Jen from the block. She called me the N-word twice. The lead attorney never checked her one time. Not once. Never checked her one time. But he wanted to call me. He wanted to read me the riot act for calling her honey baby sweetie. Then, of course, he says Mr. Sharpe could learn a lot from them. No, I don't need to learn anything from these people. I don't need to learn anything from these people. Ay, ay, ay. Whiter than Angier says, I understand if Preach doesn't accept, I wouldn't want to fight Donovan either. And neither would I. iPet Ghost says, this hurts. Because there's a level of honor and respect, loyalty men and friends should have for each other. We all knew something weird was going on. I thought it was fresh and fit that was being unreasonable, but the truth has come to light. Guys, this comment right here, this is one of the many reasons I put this out. This is one of the many reasons I put this out. Because O'Shea was Kevin's mouthpiece. O'Shea was Kevin's mouthpiece. It was not Myron who was being unreasonable. Myron moved Fresh and Fit After Hours back an hour and a half to accommodate Kevin. It still wasn't good enough for Kevin. So first Kevin demanded that he get half of the revenue from the Amanda video. Myron sent that to him. Then Kevin demanded that he take the video down. Myron said, I'm not taking the video down. I paid you $6,000 that you asked for. I'm leaving the video up. That wasn't good enough for Kevin. Then Kevin wanted Myron to move his show back. Myron reluctantly said, okay, all right. You're an OG in the game. I'll move it back. Still wasn't good enough for Kevin. Guys, this is what happened. I have no reason to lie about this. Myron and Fresh will absolutely back this up. I mean, come on. Like, get out of here. He says, O'Shea has no honor, moral, or ethics. The way he was trying to cancel Fresh and Fit with back-to-back videos a year ago is ridiculous. Glad this came out. RIP to Kevin, I'm still a fan, but he should have played fair. Everyone could have eaten this in this scenario. Listen, man. Okay, so O'Shea has no honor or morals or ethics. I'm not one to bring the moral cathedral into content creation. It's a dog-eat-dog world. It is what it is. It is what it is. The fact that O'Shea has no honor more, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me about O'Shea is that he has a lot in common with Anthony, actually. Lore Foddy says, real thing, I now understand why Myron and Kevin... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There was one thing that I wanted to respond to. There was one thing I wanted to respond to about Pearl. Imani Malik says, I appreciate your candor and transparency on the Kevin situation, sir. Both the situation and your transparency about it are demonstrations of your integrity. The folks pushing back are the types who harbor pedos in their family, people who like to keep fucked up secrets. O'Shea looks exactly like Quato from Total Recall. Oh, no. I got 5 kids to feed. Yep. 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 So, at any rate, let me just make this quick statement about Pearl before we break down the video. A lot of people, let me just keep it real. A lot of niggas, a lot of Danica Marie's fanboys, they like to bag on Pearl and they say, oh, she's just a bootleg Fresh and Fit. She did exactly what Fresh and Fit did. And you want to know something? They're right. The pregame podcast is literally a copy of the Fresh and Fit podcast. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that. But guess what? That makes Pearl smart. You see, Pearl watched the Fresh and Fit podcast and said, you know what? Fresh and Fit are blowing up. She said the formula is conflict, in the studio. Pearl did the smart thing. She saw what someone else was doing, saw that it was successful, and decided to copy it. What she's done, what she's somehow morally reprehensible for that? It's not against the law to try to copy somebody's formula. There have been many people who have tried to copy Fresh and Fit. Pearl, as far as I know, is really the only one who has done it successfully. To me, that makes her smart. Danica Marie doesn't have the brain power to do this on the screen. Danica Marie is too fucking dumb and really self-centered to be able to get multiple people in studio and have a conversation about intersexual dynamics between men and women. Not many people can do what Fresh and Fit have done. That's why they've blown up. Pearl did the right thing. She's not trying to reinvent the wheel just so that she can say, I'm the first to do X, Y, and Z. No. She said what the Fresh and Fit After Hours podcast did works. So I'm going to copy that. And guess what, guys? It's not easy to copy. It's not easy at all. That's why very few people have done it successfully. So for you niggas out here who want to talk shit about Pearl for copying Fresh and Fit, the joke's on y'all. The joke's on y'all. What Pearl has demonstrated is the ability to do what most people are unable to do. So the joke is on you niggas. Yeah, continue to watch Danica Marie and not get anything out of it but staring at her ass and her tits. You can do that. Or you can watch the pregame podcast and actually learn how women really think. Danica Marie is showing all of her goodies to men other than her husband. We're supposed to believe that she's married to a man of value. If she really was married to a man of value, she would not basically wear paint on the air and wax poetic about how much she loves her man. If Danica Marie really loved her man like that, we wouldn't know who she is. We wouldn't know who she is. Dre the Dream, beautiful comment, says people who say that don't understand market share. I.e., many burger places, not many have the real estate footing as McDonald's. Exactly. No one's talking shit about Burger King. Well, Burger King and Wendy's pretty much copied McDonald's. Yes. Yes, they do. This is what smart business people do. They look at what the successful business people are doing, and they copy it. Every once in a while, they'll come up with different innovations to make it better, whatever the case may be. But by and large, ain't nobody out here trying to reinvent the wheel. A smart businessman looks at a business, another successful businessman, and does what that successful businessman is doing. What's Pearl supposed to do? Do the opposite of what Myron Gaines is doing? Just so that you guys can say, well, she's original. No. Pearl wanted to be successful. She's not trying to be the first or the only. Nope. She says, I want to be successful, so I'm going to do what Fresh and Fit did. But you have more respect for Danica Marie than Pearl? Let me ask you this, niggas. Let me ask you this. If Danica Marie were so impressive, and if Pearl is such a bootlegger, which content creator, which content creator works harder? Danica Marie or Pearl? Well, the answer is clearly Pearl. She works much harder. Danica Marie puts on makeup, paints on her outfits, and just ghetto speak into a camera. That's all she does. That's all she does. Right. Here's another question. Which channel is easier to duplicate? Danica Marie or Pearl? Well, clearly Danica Marie. Danica is too dumb to do what Pearl does. That's why she isn't doing what Pearl does. Danica would love to have 700,000 subscribers. She just doesn't have the brain power or really the resources to pull it off. All she does is flaunt her tits and her ass for all the world to see. That's all she does. While I'm on this topic, let's go ahead and go to I'm gonna go to her IG. I'm gonna go to her Instagram. Let's see here. Give me a second, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, there she is. Yeah, Danica official. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, more of this. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. So this is Danica's. Is this a woman Is this a woman who really wants to advocate for men? Is this a woman who really wants to advocate for men? Look at this. See? Look. Come on, like seriously. Like Danica is intelligent for doing this? Dude, she's doing what Danica's a basic bitch, guys. She's a basic bitch. Look at all of this. All she's doing is showing off her body. That's all she's doing is showing off her body. She's not an advocate for men. She's a hustler, and that's okay, but let's call a spade a spade. Look at this. Look. She's an advocate for men. No, she's a hoe in a wife's uniform. Does that look like a wife to y'all? Look at her. Does this look like a wife to you? No, I don't see. You don't want to know something? I don't even know what her husband looks like. We have no idea what her husband looks like. We have no idea what her husband looks like. So this is a men's advocate, huh? She's advocating for men. If she were so interested in advocating for men, why is she showing her body off on Instagram? Huh? Why is she showing her body off on Instagram? If she was so concerned about men, if she had so much respect for her man, why is she showing her body off on Instagram? Does this look like a wife, guys? This look like a wife? This woman right here is a wife. Just because she wears a ring and calls herself a wife doesn't mean she's a wife. Let's see. Let's watch another one. Oh, like that's all this girl. This is. Oh, there's another tattoo. Oh boy. There it is. All she wants to do is show off her tits. That's all this woman does. She shows off her body. Oh, but she's a wifey. She's a queen. Sorry, queens don't do this. Queens don't do this. Hoes do. Danica Marie is a woman who is a wife who acts like a hoe. That's what she is. Men's advocate, huh? Well, hold on. Where are all of the memes? Where are all of the memes for advocating for men? And guys, look. Here's the thing. I have no problem with this. I have no problem with this at all. Hey, look, check this out. The deal is this. She's got 38,000 subscribers, and she's got 38,000 followers on Instagram, and she got 100,000 subscribers. Hey, real shit. Hey. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. I am not hating on this woman's success. I am glad that she is successful. But let's call a spade a spade. Danica Marie uses her body for views. There's nothing wrong with that. But trying to fool us into thinking that she's a men's advocate, guys, that's being disingenuous and intellectually dishonest. This is a wife, guys. Is this what a wife does? Is this what a wife does, guys? Oh, look at that smile. Is this what a wife does? I was born with melanin magic. You know what this looks like, guys? This looks like an advertisement. It looks like a billboard. Why are we advertising when we have a husband at home? I don't see any pictures or mention of her husband. Ah, relationship coach. There it is. Relationship coach. There it is. She is a relationship coach. This is your relationship coach. Guys, listen, you can be mad at me all you want. I don't care. But Danica is not a male advocate. She is an advocate for male attention. That's what she is. And that's okay. There are a lot of women who are advocates for male attention. But let's not pretend that Danica Marie does not fall into that discussion. Let's pretend. Let's not sit here and pretend that Danica does not fall into this. Is a wife, guys. This is a woman who is married, showing off her tits and her ass. Yeah, some wife she turned out to be, huh? All right, let's read these last super chats before we get started with the breakdown here. Beauty all around. Welcome to chat privileges. Appreciate the beauty all around. Come on. There it is. Shout out to Beauty All Around, at Beauty All Around, to welcome her to the TSR family. Beauty All Around, if you would, don't put your age and location in the chat. Number one. Number two, guys, no simping. No simping. And Beauty, the rules for women here Don't attention whore. Don't come in here talking about some hi boys. Hi boys. I don't care if you're a member or not. I will ban your ass for that. Hey boys, and all the guys are like, hi. No, I don't deal well with attention whoring. Not on my channel. Not gonna happen. Dirty Dan, welcome to chat privileges. At Dirty Dan to welcome him to the TSR family. Dirty Dan, if you would put your age and location in the chat, I would greatly appreciate that. Numbers Guy 0, $5 super chat says, Donovan always premises criticism with credit. It's never one-sided or without concession. That's by design. But the people who don't like me don't want to acknowledge that. There are a lot of guys who just don't like me, and they use my content as a reason to cloak. I don't care. If you don't like me, that's fine. But let's not pretend. Let's not pretend that, well, I would have liked Donovan, but except he said this. It is what it is. Mac with the $5 super chat says, tell me that's not Preach's wife, Bud's girlfriend. Woof. Yeah, that's how it is. Numbers Guy 0 with another $5 super chat says, first place sets the standard, second place chases Pearl is to Fresh and Fit, as Adidas is to Nike. I would argue higher brow as well. You can make that argument. Fresh and Fit is far more entertaining. DJ BFit with a $5 super chat says, if she advocates for men, you would think she'll be showing off her husband as a sign of appreciation for him. Exactly. She never shows off her husband, guys. She talks about him, but we don't ever see him. All we see are her tits and her ass. But she respects her husband. Okay. All right. Okay, I got you. I mean, you guys see it. You guys see it. I mean, it. And again, look, if you don't like me, that's fine. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You don't like me, but you watch. You don't like me, but you comment. Right? But again, let's just keep it all the way real. Before we get started, guys, I want to ask you guys a few questions. Wouldn't it be great to have a woman who worked out regularly to achieve and maintain a tight feminine physique? Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be great? How much would your life improve if you had a woman who willingly cooked you great food and was happy to serve you? Wouldn't it be nice to have a woman who loves, admires, and respects you enough to assist you in your business ventures and other endeavors? How awesome would it be to have a woman who eagerly and willingly gives you porn star sex and looked the part while doing it? Well, of course, all of these things would be great, but we all know that finding a woman like this is about as easy as nailing Jello to a tree. Well, fortunately for me, I have such a woman, but she didn't come ready-made. Gentlemen, make no mistake, I put a lot of time and energy into building Devin into the kind of woman I wanted and needed, and 6 years later, our relationship is still rock solid because of the work that I put in. She keeps the house clean. She irons my shirts. She cooks me awesome food. She is obedient, respectful, and submissive. And she does all of this while assisting me in my now third successful business. And between the sheets, she looks and acts like a porn star every single time we have sex. No exaggeration, guys. Let's get graphic. Let's get graphic, shall we? She wears whatever I want without hesitation. She never denies me sex, ever. If I want her to swallow my loads, she will absolutely do it. She lets me fuck her in the ass when I want to. She'll take facials. She literally does whatever I want her to, and she does it eagerly and willingly. Now, a lot of men think, how the hell can I get a woman to do all that for me? Well, the answers to your questions are in my upcoming interactive ebook, which will be released on Black Friday. The title? How to Train Your Woman. How to Train Your Woman, to be released on Black Friday. That's right, gentlemen. I have written a guide that gives you step-by-step instructions on how to train a woman to be everything you want and need in a woman. This interactive ebook will instruct you how to reward and punish your woman. It'll teach you how to get what you want from your woman between the sheets. It'll teach you how to set and enforce boundaries and much, much more. I got news for you, gentlemen. I got news for you. Modern women no longer come ready-made for relationships. They are as lost as they've ever been. The average rank-and-file modern woman has no idea how to attract and keep a man outside of a one-night stand or a situationship. Understanding this immutable truth, we as men, we've got a few options. We can either A, we can bitch and moan about what women aren't. B, we can try our luck overseas. C, we can check out of relationships altogether. Or D, we can learn to train them to be what we want and need them to be based on who they are and not who they should be. Guys, I'm not here to bitch and moan, and let's keep it a stack. Most of you who talk about going overseas probably never will. But if you really want to understand how to train a woman to be as submissive, to be as obedient, to be as willing to surrender to you like my woman has, guys, scrape together $13 on Black Friday and pick up my interactive ebook, How to Train Your Woman. If you want to be notified the minute it drops, go to howtorelationship.net, plug in your very best email, and you will be alerted the second it is available. You're welcome. It is now time for the main event. Gentlemen, it is now time for the main event. So, on last night's pregame podcast, they discussed the epidemic of simping. So that is what we are going to react to today, and I'm going to start it right here.
Simping.
And away we go.
So as we get started, I'm going to ask a question to everybody.
Shout out to Sarah Garvey.
Do you guys know what a simp actually is?
Do you guys know what a simp actually is? You know, I'm glad Sarah asked that question, guys. I actually did a video short. I did a video short a while back defining the word simp, defining what simping is. Simping is simple, guys. Simping is simple. Simping is giving an undeserving woman access to your time, your energy, your attention, and your resources. Let me repeat that. Simping is a man who gives an undeserving woman access to his time, his energy, his attention, and his resources. Basically doing shit for women that don't deserve shit. That's what it is. Women that don't deserve anything. If you are doing things for one, a lot of people like to say, well, Donovan's a simp. He simps for Devin. No, I don't. Devin deserves what I give her. She absolutely has earned everything I have ever done for her. She deserves it, so I do it. That is the definition of a simp. Let's continue.
I've been one.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I've been one. So
Female simp. Okay, go for it.
Female simp, big up my thing. So basically, in my experience, it's a simp that does way too much for someone that would never do the same for them.
That's interesting. I like her definition. Someone that would do way too much for someone who doesn't do the same for them. That makes sense. I guess that could be an addition to the addition to the definition. Looks like old girl here right in the middle is very cognizant of where the camera is. That looks like a fuck me face, actually.
But I love him though.
So you're still a simp.
Oh boy.
What is too much? Like, what did you do?
Essentially anything.
Does this girl have a tattoo on her face?
When you're a simp, you essentially shouldn't be doing anything for that person.
Okay, so this woman has a tattoo on her face and lip fillers.
She belongs to the streets.
Yep, that's obvious.
So anything you do is too much.
Mm-hmm.
But you do as much as to think. People might say, what is that?
Shout out to Ramiro. Welcome to Chat Privileges. At Ramiro to welcome him to the TSR family. Ramiro, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. Ramiro also says, unfair exchange of value. I like that definition. I do like that definition. That's very good.
Yo, man. No, but I love him.
No, I was just wondering, like, what is too much? Like, what were you doing?
Okay, in my example, okay, he had a girlfriend.
Oh.
But that's still my...
Hang on, whoa, hold up.
She was a side bitch. She's a side bitch, y'all. She's a side bitch. That's this woman's cross. She's a side bitch. She's simping for a man who is married. Ay, ay, ay.
Hold up. So hang on. You're telling me that you had a guy who already had a girlfriend?
Wow, Sarah speaks almost as loudly as I do. Let me turn that down a little bit.
Yeah,
there we go.
So what are you doing with him?
That's my baby.
A side chick, isn't it?
Yeah.
So basically, you're a side chick.
Okay, so I
is.
didn't know he had a girlfriend.
Stop the cap.
No, you knew he had a girlfriend. That's why you were attracted to him. Nothing works. Pre-selection works very, very well on women who are consummate side bitches. Consummate side bitches.
Yeah, but when you found out he had a girlfriend, you stayed with him, right?
Yeah,
yes,
because
she did.
That's my baby.
So
that's my baby.
Got side chick energy.
No.
She's definitely a side chick.
Yep. You're a side chick. You're a side chick.
Wow. No, not in general, because I don't want people to think that's what I
can
sent
you
off
say
for.
I'm not a side chick? I mean, you brought this up.
You brought it out.
Like, in general, mandem, if you're trying to wife me, don't have a girl. However, him especially, because I didn't find out he had a girl for about, what was it, like 2-3 weeks?
It was a while.
And I thought,
wait.
Uh-oh, her girl's about to tell on her. Her girl's been telling her, oh no. It looks like baby girl, looking at the camera, has tattoos on looks like she's got tattoos on all of her fingers. What? Wait a minute. Oops.
Wait.
That's too early.
No, but you see, no.
We just got started.
2 weeks is not even
Wow, look at this.
One at a time.
Look at this.
One at a time. Go on.
Okay, let me
This is
land.
unbelievable.
See me, yeah? I'm the type of person that...
Yep, there it is. She has tattoos on all of her fingers. Look at her right here. I'll point it out for you guys right here. See all them tattoos? Jesus Christ.
I go with energy. So
haha, gotcha 56, $10 says, just wanted to let you know that you, Fresh and Fit, and Andrew Tate are doing amazing things for men and also for the women if they don't get stuck in their feelings. I appreciate that very much. Damien Orozco with the $2 super chat says, oh, here we go.
if I meet you in person and
Beauty All Around says she knew. I think she knew too. I think she's capping.
it's good energy, I will link you every day. So it's like, you know, like when you're in Love Island or Big Brother house, 2 weeks is like 2 months. So essentially, them 2 weeks was my 2 months.
She's saying she loves a thrill.
I love the thrill.
So the 2 weeks, so now we're pretending we're on reality TV to justify it? Come on.
So in my head, I was like, yeah, this is my man. And
oh my God.
Your man after 2 weeks.
How long has it been now? How long till you cut it off?
She's
no. That's.
Oh, you're still with him?
I mean, it sounds like it. She said she still loves him, so.
So hang on.
Oh my God.
What the hell is going on here?
When did I meet him?
So you're saying?
Look how proud she is. Look how proud she is.
One at a time. Let me just get this straight.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Go on.
A year. So okay. So let me just. So after 2-3 weeks, you found out he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And instead of saying, you know what, I'm gonna cut my losses and get out.
No.
You were like, let me just ride this till I die.
Sis, she was not listening to the advice.
There it is.
So
does the girlfriend know?
Modern women.
Oh hell no.
Of course not.
No.
So the
Oh, and she has oh my God, she has a hand tattoo. Oh my God.
girlfriend has no idea.
Bro, she's a side chick. End of story.
Listen.
Trust me, there's no other way about it. You're a side chick, you're a side chick, and you know it.
I'll tell you what, man, these British guys call these bitches out. He's like, you're a side chick, plain and simple. There's no other way around it, bruv.
Like, she probably knows, but she don't know it's me, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's stubborn. It's stubborn.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so the question was, is anyone...
Roderick Thomas with the $2 super chat. He says...
She belongs to the streets.
Yes, she does.
Can I see what he looks like?
Yes.
I just want to see how hot this man is. Because there is no way this is an average looking dude.
I'll just show you. Just
no,
you.
I won't show the.
Yeah, don't show this.
I won't show the audience. I just want to see. I'm gonna rate him 1 to 10.
Has anybody else been a simp?
Me? I have.
No.
Male or female? Don't like.
By the way, there's no such thing as a female simp. There's no such thing as a female simp. Because what women offer to men doesn't really cost them anything. Oh, I'm a simp because I fuck him all the time and he doesn't do anything for me. Sweetheart, you've given your pussy away to countless men. Your vagina is not nearly as valuable as what it used to be. There's no such thing as a female simp. Women don't women typically don't have the kind of resources to simp for men.
Guys,
What do
we
you define?
all know we've been a simp at some point.
What is it?
Mac with the $2 super chat says, how do I become a member? Devin, if you would, put the link to become a member in the chat if you would. Oh, there you go. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mac.
A simp.
Well-
what do you define as a simp?
I heard that a simp is like.
Okay, so a simp, right,
What does it
is
say?
someone who caters to anything and everything a woman wants and actually showers her with love and attention and doesn't necessarily get it back.
That makes sense. But again, if we condense it, it's giving an undeserving woman access to your time, energy, attention, and resources. That's really what it is. Sarah's right. My definition's just a little bit more, a little bit more brevity there.
So like
That's a
craving their
simp.
attention.
You shower her with everything and you love her and you want her and you show all of this kind of stuff. But she's kind of like, so you kind of simp.
What about? Okay.
So you're telling me you've never been a simp for a woman?
Dude, the girl on the left is bad. She's
I've
hot.
never been a simp, but I can tell that I've been always someone who's really caring and someone who's as a man, right? If you
Shout out to Jonathan Gale, newest member of Chat Privileges. At Jonathan Gale to welcome him to the TSR family. Jonathan, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. I appreciate that very much. I got to tell you, man, I like my man's glasses here. I like my man's glasses. My man's glasses are off the charts. Those are cool as shit. Haha, got you 56. Welcome to Chat Privileges. At Haha Gotcha 56 to welcome him to Chat Privileges. I appreciate that very much. If you would, Haha Gotcha 56, put your age and location in the chat. Age and location in the chat. Let's continue.
If you were raised in the right household and you see your parents or your father or your uncle taking care of their wives.
Yep.
And they raise you to grow up to become a gentleman.
There we go. They raise you to become a gentleman, but here's what fathers aren't teaching their sons. They're teaching them how to be a gentleman, but they're not teaching them to be a gentleman discriminately. I am not about to be a gentleman to a woman who is not a lady. Sorry. I'm not about to be a gentleman to a woman who is not a lady. Shout out to Massachusetts and the Washington, D.C. area. Thank you, fellas.
I think I'm going to step back and explain to you. Okay, let's just say at school, you have this kid, a very smart kid, but people don't call smart kids. They call them weirdos or like something else, different names. Because they're smart. Right. So what I don't understand is what if a man is just a gentleman, but end up calling a simp. End up being called a simp.
Yeah, that one, Carlos says, father's not teaching how to vet women. That's exactly right.
Have you ever, as a man, felt like you were given more to a woman?
We always
than
absolutely
she was given to you.
Absolutely. That's because men have more to offer women than women have to offer men. Men have much more to offer women than women have to offer men. At least in the beginning.
The man to this day, we always give more than women give. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Because as a man, as a provider, I think.
But you're married though, aren't you?
I am married.
Okay, yeah.
And
this dude is married? I don't know. This dude's got player energy. He's got player energy, man. A dude who looks like this with this kind of swag. Maybe he's an expert cheater.
And the reason why I say that is because women expect more from us than we do expect from them.
Woo! Yes, sir. That's the problem. Wow, very well said. I'm going to tell you what, man, these British guys they seem to be very smart over there across the pond. That's exactly right. Women expect far more from us than we do from them. That's what's wrong with today's modern men, is that you're not requiring shit. She lets you fuck her a couple of times, ready to put a ring on it. Negative. No. It takes far more. It takes far more than sex to get access to my tears, my time, energy, attention, and resources. Sorry. No. It takes a lot more than that. This is what it takes to get access to my time, attention, energy, and resources. See the screen? See that screen? Number one, you have to make sure you become what I want you to be sexually. Real talk. Hoops, heels, and a smile. You have to iron my shirts and my clothes. You got to do my laundry. You need to cook for me. You need to serve me. And you need to do this consistently. Of course, I'll say it again. You need to become what I want you to be in the bedroom. You need to work out to make sure that you maintain that physique. I don't care who you are. You absolutely need to require all of this from your woman.
You know, women expect more from men to do than we as a man expect women to give us.
Right.
So either way, whether you're a simp or a gentleman or a gangster.
Hey, welcome to Chat Privilege for Mac. Appreciate that, Mac. If you would, welcome at Mac to welcome him to Chat Privileges, to welcome him to the TSR family. If you would, Mac, put your age and location in the chat. I greatly appreciate that. Let's continue.
Whatever you call yourself, you still, as a man, give you more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I think there's a difference. Why is the simp so narrowed down to the gender though when it comes to men? That is my big question.
Because
that is my big
what the hell kind of question is that?
I don't know many female simps. To be fair, like
I know plenty.
That's because there's no such thing as a female simp. Like, female simps don't exist. You want to know why female simps don't exist? You want to know why female simps don't exist? Because if they don't get anything in exchange for their vaginas, they don't really lose anything. Female simps don't exist because they're giving men something they've given every man. It's nothing for them.
The girls that like usually say they're simps, it's like all they offer is pussy.
Oh, wow! There it is. There it is. That's it. Pearl just nailed him. You don't get that kind of content from Danica Marie, do y'all? Pearl just absolutely nailed it to the wall. All they offer is pussy. It's nothing for women to offer men pussy. They offer every man pussy. They're not out anything. Doesn't cost them anything. That's why, dude, this is why women give up the pussy so easily, because they give it to everybody.
No, 90% of girls, it's like, what else do you bring to him?
Do you know why?
90%. Go ahead.
No. Do you know why? Because girls
here we go. Here we go.
Socially accepted to be simps because you're a girl. So when a girl does too much for...
What do you mean?
That means...
So say if a guy likes me and he's going over the top, I'm airing him, he's still messaging me, I don't give him attention, he's buying me stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're now a simp. It's embarrassing.
Right.
Now say if a guy don't text me back, I still message him. A guy don't message me back, I'm still doing stuff for him. You're a girl. So it's a bit more... Natural. In society, people are going to judge a girl less for being a simp than a boy.
No, but...
I understand what she means, though.
There's no such thing as a female simp, guys. Like, females don't simp, dude. They don't. They can't. There's nothing a female can do that's simpish.
I understand what she means.
Girls are just expected to kind of chase after boys. But boys are not expected to chase after girls in the same way.
But as a woman, what would you prefer? Would you prefer?
I want guys to chase me.
Okay, so hang on. Okay, that's a very interesting
You want guys to chase me? They do.
To a certain extent.
Right, this is where I'm going to go. So if you want a guy to chase you, yeah? If a guy's constantly chasing you and showing that he's always about you, blah, 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 blah.
Guess what?
You're going to get bored of that,
There
right?
it is. There it is. Sarah just nailed it. I want a guy to chase me. No, you don't. The only reason why you want men to chase you is because the men you want don't. And how does this woman wipe her ass with those fingernails? Can anybody tell me how women wipe their ass with these fingernails? How does she wipe her ass, guys? Does she just not shit? Roderick Thomas with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that very much. Says, Sir Donovan, how would you make merch labeled Save Your Tears? I would wear that everywhere. Donovan, stay sharp. Thank you for the great content, sir. Absolutely appreciate that. It's actually a good idea. Devin, write that down. Write that down. Right now, I actually have my, I've actually got my hamster out and about. My hamster, Penelope, I got her a little hamster ball in a track, and she's racing around the track. Give her a little bit of off time here.
I used to chat to. I would probably see him 2-3 times a week, and he'd probably ring me every day. But when I ring him, he don't ring back.
And that's why you like him.
But you like. But
look at that. Look at that. Look at the twinkle in her eye. When I ring him, he doesn't ring back. Watch.
Every day.
Watch.
But when I ring him, he don't ring back.
Watch. Look. But when I ring him, he don't ring back. Look how positively excited she is. Look at that twinkle in her eye. She looks like she's turned on. She looks like she is turned on.
But you like that though.
Yes, she
But
does.
if he rings me,
I'm just gonna say, but you like that though, right?
Yes, you do.
I miss you.
But you like that. Though, right?
But like, if he rings me and I don't call back, there's an issue.
No, but
yes, there is. There is an issue because he's got you trained.
Thing is, women like that chase. They like
guys like the chase more.
No, but hang on.
No. Guys, we like the chase, but the reason why, well, let him
If
explain.
a guy is chasing you down too much.
Don't
Exactly.
do that.
There it is.
You have too much time
No,
on
do
your
you know what it
hands.
is? It depends how I'm responding. If I'm actively responding to you in a way that suggests you can still chat to me, cool. If I'm airing out your thing, stop what you're doing. Immediately. Stop what you're doing.
And where's that man now? You see that? Oh, and she has a tongue bar? Oh, dude, this bitch is a super
She belongs to the streets.
This bitch is a super hoe. God damn. The level up, man. Welcome to Chat Privileges. At the level up, man, to welcome him to Chat Privileges, if you would. Level up, man. Put your age and location in the chat. Let's continue.
If I air you, it's not. If I air you one too many times, it's actually just stop chatting to
Guys,
me.
Why don't you just say you're not interested?
Yes,
Guys,
thank
this
you.
is why.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, one at a time. Let me just say to the camera. This is why nice guys finish love.
Bingo! There it is.
You cannot do that because
Yo, Sarah Garvey's got fucking game. This dude knows exactly what the fuck is going on. I like this. Look at him.
no.
Wow.
She needs to explain to you why that you cannot do that.
Let me
because
explain why.
Aggression
Let me
comes with it
explain why.
next.
Let me explain why, right?
Oh, here we
why
go.
don't you just cut off the guy that's chasing you, but you don't really want the attention? Because I promise you, the guy that I want is not giving me enough attention that I don't need yours. Your attention is feeding my ego. However,
there it is.
When my man replies, yeah, go away.
Okay, so let me just. So you're gonna use.
See that? She literally just verified what we all teach here. The guys they like, they chase. The guys they don't, they just use guys to just blow up their ego. They'll respond to the guys that blow up their ego, but as soon as the guy she really wants responds, now she wants nothing to do with you. She wants nothing to do with you.
Use the other guys for attention,
Listen.
and then chase after the guy you don't like.
See?
How would you feel if you were in their shoes?
I'm a hypocrite.
No, but
I'm a
I'm saying
I'm a
because you
hypocrite.
you started the podcast saying that men ain't shit, but you kind of are being ain't shit to men.
Yep.
Oh!
Mhm. I'm a hypocrite. Do you know what it is?
Hey, at least she kept it real.
At least you own it.
I feel like if I'm intentionally airing your message.
See, here's the thing. All girls are hypocrites in this way. Not all girls. Most modern women are just like this. Most modern women are just like this.
I'm not responding to you. You know what it is.
That's right.
If a guy is airing my messages and I choose to double or triple message him, I know what it is. And I'm choosing to be that person. If you're messaging me and I air you, you message me again and I air you, you message me again and I air you, but I enjoy the attention you do give me when you're messaging me, bigging me up.
Look at
but
this.
I'm choosing to air you. You know what it is.
This is
There
why.
it is.
This is why.
There it is. Dude, hey, I got to give it to her. At least she's being honest. She's letting y'all know exactly what it is. She's letting you know. If I'm double, triple texting a man, yeah, I already know what it is. But if you're double and triple and texting me and I'm not texting back, you know what it is. Dude, hey, man.
Hang on. This is why I tell men, just focus on yourself.
That's right.
That's
right.
Guys, focus on yourself because you will never, ever, ever be able to understand the psychology of a woman.
No.
Because as a guy, right?
This is awesome.
Does that make sense to us?
Yeah, it does.
Does that make sense?
It does.
But because as a man, if we say we want X, Y, and Z, that means we want X, Y, and Z, right?
And we go for it.
Yeah, I mean, a woman will say they want X, Y, and Z, but if you give them X, Y, and Z, they're like,
no,
I don't know if I want that.
Yeah,
It's
right.
Like, but you said you wanted it.
I can't like that's not me.
Roderick Thomas says, what is air you? What that means is ignore you. If I ignore you, that's what that means. Shout out to DeRay Davis. Welcome to Chat Privileges. At DeRay Davis to welcome him to the TSR family. DeRay, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. The Level Up Man, 37 in New Orleans. Shout out to the Bayou. That is one city I've never been to. I would love to go to New Orleans. I would love to visit New Orleans one day. If I ever, dude, if Devin and I always say, if we ever visit New Orleans, we're going to have to fast for like 3 days. Because, dude, I will eat my weight in food down there. New Orleans is a fantastic food city, so I'm told. Yes, Team Peterson, a better description. Leave you unread means air you. Yep, that's it.
Though, personally, if you give me exactly what I want, you're my man now.
We're good.
You're my man.
We're good. That's it.
You're my man, personally. You're my man. You see the guy that's giving me the attention I didn't ask for.
But why are you chasing the one guy who's not giving you what you want?
No, I don't.
That's exactly why she's chasing him, Pearl, is because they're not giving her exactly what she wants.
Chasing a man that's not your man.
He chases me, and I let him stay there.
Stop the cap.
No, you don't, because if he chased you, then you wouldn't have anything to do with him. You see? So she keeps it real until the rubber meets the road. Every time I look at old girl in the gray on the left, like both of these girls keep giving us the fuck me eyes. Like they're very, very cognizant of the camera. Hey.
No, hang on. You're actually with a man that's not your man. Do you understand that?
You're
That's
a
right.
side chick. You just said earlier you were a side chick.
No, not anymore.
But you were a side chick. You used to be.
Stop the cap.
You know why, though?
She's capped.
Do you know what? I didn't go in saying I want to be next. If I knew from the beginning,
sir, I'd rather be.
No.
This bitch has a tattoo on her face. Holy shit. This bitch belongs to dude. Woo.
I'd rather be single, yeah, than knowing that I'm a friend with with benefit, yeah,
right.
or I'm banging this girl who has a boyfriend already.
Right.
I don't want that.
Let me land.
As a man, no. As a man, we don't do that. Like we don't bang girls that has boyfriend already.
Let me land.
But
She wants to finish.
It's fine for
you
them.
can't talk for every man.
Hang on, let me speak. Let me speak. Go on. No, finish, bro. Finish.
But for girls, it's fine for them to know damn well in their head that this guy that they're sleeping with are not their man.
Right.
Yep.
But you wouldn't do that.
Listen, if as men we know if a woman that we're sleeping with is getting penis from somewhere else. No, we don't want that. We don't want
Nope.
that.
No, we don't.
No,
we don't.
Sometimes sex is just sex. Don't get me wrong. I felt.
Uh-oh. Sometimes sex is just sex. Sometimes sex is just sex. This woman has fucked so many guys that she can compartmentalize. She can compartmentalize sex from feelings. It's possible for women to do this, but it takes them a damn long time to do it. And if a woman actually achieves this,
she belongs to the streets.
Women should not, dude, when a woman has so much sex, when a woman is able to compartmentalize sex from feelings, when she is able to delineate, then you know she's had way too much dick in her life. Way too much. Any woman who is able to emotionally compartmentalize sex is a woman who has been ran through, plain and simple. That's another slut tell.
I feel like there's always an end goal to end up with someone, but sometimes, you know, in the time, there's someone you're mad sexually attracted to, and they can stay around until you find whatever you need to find.
Find whatever you need to find. There it is. Fuck the men you want till you find the men you need. Guys, this woman has given us the game. She's given up the game, dude. She's letting you guys know. She's letting you guys know how to treat women like her. Guys, catch and release. Catch and release. Women like this are not fit Women like this are not fit for relationships of any sort, not even situationships. Women like this just need to be butt-fucked and discarded. That's it. They need to be butt-fucked and discarded. That's it. That's all there is to it, man. That is all there is to it. Devin, put this on the poll. Put this on the poll. What is this girl's body count? And we all know who we're talking about. What is the side chick's body count? What is the side chick's body count? Is it over 50 or under 50? Is it over 50 or under 50? What is the side chick with the Von Dutch hat, the face tattoo, the Botox, and the hand tattoo? What is her body count? What is her body count? Is it over 50? Is it under 50? Over 50? Or yes? How many guys has she fucked? Over 50, under 50, or yes? Or I added that last part. Sorry about that, Dev. Over 50 or under 50, just keep it like that. Beauty All Around says she is letting everyone know that she is a red flag. Look at her. She even dyed her hair red to let everyone know. Okay. All right. Okay.
Don't get me wrong. If I met the guy and you had to go for him in the jump, I wouldn't have entertained it.
Stop the cap.
That's bullshit. Women entertain men with girlfriends all the time. All the time. Kyle 2020 says, Man Talk had a video of a chick saying hers is in the thousands. Oh my God. That, to me, that's disgusting. That is disgusting, dude.
Sounds like a little bit.
But you did,
to me.
You know, but you did from the jump. I mean, come on. The first
I didn't know he had a girlfriend initially.
2 weeks.
Month, that's
2
the
weeks.
jump.
After
No,
Kyle.
but,
No, but
I have a serious question though. So, have you ever asked him like what his girlfriend has that you don't?
No.
Because I'm just thinking like if I was gonna.
I can tell you what his girlfriend has. It's not what does she have that I don't. It's not what does she have that I don't. No, it's what she has that his girlfriend doesn't. Guys. What she has that his girlfriend doesn't. I can promise you this. His girlfriend does not have a tongue bar. She does not have a face tattoo. She doesn't have those long fingernails, and she doesn't have hand tattoos. That's what she doesn't have. That's what she doesn't have. DL Saint, I really want to know podcast with the $50 super chat. Says, I reacted to your Kevin Samuels Fresh and Fit video. Just wanted to pay tribute. Appreciate that. Salute to you for keeping it real, brother. Leading from the front. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very, very much. Let's continue.
Yeah, if I was gonna be a side chick, shit, I'd compete. If you're gonna do it anyway, do you know what
it is? I felt like she's lame.
She's good. She's good looking, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So
yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Oh my God. So hang on.
You guys could have those.
Let me ask a question with that then. Yeah.
Devin, if you would bring me a bottle of water, please. Devin, if you would bring me a bottle of water.
If he broke up with his girlfriend.
Impossible. Not with me.
No, I'm saying if he broke up with his girlfriend and said, "I just want to be."
Impossible.
Why is that impossible?
Look at her.
He cheated with me.
No, but I'm saying
I don't trust him.
No, but. No.
And that's exactly why she wants him. Guys, are you listening to what this woman is saying? Are you listening to what this woman is saying? She can't even wrap her mind around the possibility of this guy breaking up with his girlfriend. Why? Because that automatically makes him unattractive. Listen to what she just said. Listen to what she just said. She's like, it's impossible. There's no way. No. Because if this man, thank you, appreciate that. Because if this man leaves his relationship to start a relationship with her, he now has less value in her eyes. Guys, this is how modern women are. The more you care about them, the less they care about you. But the worse you treat them, the better they treat you. Guys, this woman is literally telling the world, do not treat me like a lady. If you do, I will lose respect and attraction for you. That's why she can't even fathom the idea that the man she is sleeping with would break up with his girlfriend. This is how fucked up modern women are, guys. This is how fucked up they are. This woman is so far gone, she cannot imagine her life. She cannot imagine her life as the main chick. She can't even think. She's like, no, I don't want to hear it. Unbelievable.
No, but if he said, I'm going to break up with my girlfriend and I'm going to be with you, just you and
Impossible.
me, would you be with him?
Impossible.
Why?
Is that a no? Is that a no? That's you wouldn't be with him.
Listen,
Why are you wasting your time and
listen,
energy?
me
Because
getting,
you said you love this guy.
Unbelievable.
So you would be with him, right?
Listen.
Unbelievable.
am I a bit of an idiot for this guy? Absolutely. However, I'm a chosen idiot, as in I choose to be there.
You're a chosen
This
idiot.
is
I feel like the
insanity. Guys. This woman is literally telling us. She does not want to be the main chick. She's doing the mental gymnastics to justify her main chick mentality. And the girls up here at the front, they know what's happening. Unbelievable.
main chick is worse than the side chick. Do you know
Oh
why?
my God. Yo. Oh my God. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I did not expect to hear this level of game.
So you would be with him, right?
Listen, am I a bit of an idiot for this guy? Absolutely. However, I'm a chosen idiot, as in I choose to be there.
You're a chosen idiot.
I feel like the main chick is worse than the side chick.
She says, I feel like the main chick is worse than the side chick. What? The main chick is worse than the side chick. Guys, this is modern women. And dude, it's funny. Because on Pearl's show, the women on Pearl's show, they are much more forthright. Like, they're not making any bones. They're like, hey, I'm a chosen idiot. This woman just sat here and told us, hey, man, if the guy I likes me, I'm not gonna like him as much. I can't date a man who doesn't have a girlfriend. I've got to be the side chick, not the main chick. What? Wow.
What the French toast?
That's what I'm saying, Kevin. God damn. Shout out to DeRay Davis with the $20 super chat. Appreciate that super chat, DeRay. Thank you very much for that.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because the side chick knows she's a side chick. She knows what her role is. She knows what the main chick is thinking. That's my man. Oh, I love him.
Unbelievable.
No, we both
Yeah,
love
but the main chick gets the commitment.
Yes.
Thank
you.
The main chick's who we love.
How often did I see my man?
Yeah, but he ain't leaving her for you.
A lot, but
Oh, there it is. Baby girl in the gray says, he ain't leaving her for you. Real shit.
One at a time. Sorry, what you say?
I was saying he ain't leaving her for you.
No, that's fine.
So either way, she is the chosen one. Do you know what I mean?
There's no chosen one in this situation.
It's because she was there.
No, there is a chosen one in the situation. It's the main chick. You see, the main chick gets his time, attention, his energy, and his attention and his resources. All the side chick gets is dick. That's it. This is unbelievable. This woman is sitting here rationalizing, trying to convince us that being the side chick is better than being the main chick. Unbelievable. This is insane. Oh my God. Oh my God.
In this situation, everybody's a toy.
Do you know what it is?
There is no chosen one because if you're the chosen one, if you're the chosen one, you would be about you. Do you get it?
Do you know what I feel like though?
But if you're a side chick, she's a side chick as well because
Nah.
you're both side chicks.
That's not true.
And now the two girls up front are now sitting here justifying being a side chick. This is unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm seeing. These girls are just being honest. They're just like, hey, you know what? I'd rather be a side chick. Wow.
Because he's not giving you neither of yous what you require in a relationship. He's just playing both of you. He's telling her you're my girl. He's telling you I like you. He's not giving her loyalty.
Guys, but you never know. She might know. Throughout all of human history, the top guys have had multiple women.
There it
They've
is.
always had a main chick and concubines.
Thank you.
So in this situation, no offense, you're the concubine.
From what I know of the situation, she be getting DMs from other girls. So she semi-knows. However, I feel like there's a difference between, say, if I'm with a man.
Yeah, the guy she's simping for, that's a high-value man. That's a high-value guy. And the reason why we know this is a high-value man is because it appears his main chick knows he's got side bitches.
That's how I'm with Drake. and then all of a sudden
Drake's not with you.
No, he is not with you.
Let's say I'm officially with Drake.
Let's not get carried away.
And then all of a sudden, someone richer and more power comes along. Am I necessarily gonna leave Drake just because something better's coming? Because
You're assuming that guy who is more rich and more powerful than Drake, also wants you. That's the problem with modern women. They think that just because they're fucking a high-value guy means that high-value men are also going to want to commit.
Nope.
Not a chance. Not a chance. DJ Berserk with the $5 super chat says, if you ever come to NOLA, I'd have to shake your hand. I'm behind in time. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. God, I would love to. Dude, I really would love to visit New Orleans. I really would.
Funny, I'm confused.
But you get what I'm saying? Like,
can I see his girlfriend? Can I see what his girlfriend looks like?
Okay, so
I don't have a picture.
I want to know who this dude is. Like, now they got me curious.
Actually,
do you know what the difference is?
One second. That actually leads me to something that I actually was going to ask. Do you know what monkey branching is?
Oh,
I've never heard of that term.
Okay, so monkey branching is when you're in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a branch somewhere else that you might go somewhere else. You're in a relationship, but you're thinking over there. So when you said that you're with Drake, etc., but there's a man, or if someone more rich and more successful comes along, would you go? I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, I think women monkey branch more so than men do.
Men do it in the dark.
Oh, this is so funny. Oh, yes. Oh, look at all of them. No.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Man.
Oh, no. Yeah, guys, what you just saw is the perfect example. What you just saw is the perfect example of men versus women. You ask any woman who cheats more, men or women, they all say men. Who monkey branches more, men or women? They all say men. The reason why they think that men monkey branch more than women is because they're only thinking of the top 10% of guys. The example she used was Drake. I say this all the time. Dude, most men are sexually invisible to most women. Most men are sexually invisible to most women, guys. So when Sarah asks them questions like, well, who monkey branches more, men or women, they're, men monkey branch more. Yes, the top 10% of men monkey branch more. The bottom 90% of men, they're just happy to have a relationship. And here's another thing. Men don't leave relationships. Women do. This is with high-value men or otherwise. Women end 99.9% of relationships, legally or otherwise. Kenny Lester with the $10 super chat, appreciate that very much. Says, they know they are nowhere near main chick material for a powerful dude, and when it comes to walking the aisle, you'd be surprised how few would be willing. The best side spot is the life they choose. You know what? I think there's something to what Kenny Lester just said. I think there is something to what Kenny just said. These bitches, dude, all of these bitches know that they're not wife material. They know that they are not wife material. They know they're not wife material. They know that there is. No. That's why this woman is satisfied with being a side chick, because she knows she's not a main chick. And Pearl asked her, do you ever ask your man, what does she have that I don't know? She doesn't ask that because she knows what the main chick has that she doesn't.
Do you know, say if I've got something good, stable, good money, treats me good, Now I meet someone, I think the connection's better or the money's better, whatever, something's better.
Do you see this? She just described a solid relationship. Good-looking guy, treats me well, has money. And she still entertains thoughts of someone better. Unbelievable.
But if I leave what I've got, that might collapse and I've got nothing.
I tell you why, because you know what hypergamy is, right?
Yeah.
So hypergamy is that women want to date, are constantly trying to date up.
Yes.
No.
Wait. Women are constantly trying to date.
Of course they are.
They're trying to get.
And the girl's like, no. This woman just used 3 examples. If I'm in a relationship and someone better comes along, that's what this is.
The best deal that they can get. Men will get a deal and be like, you know what? I'm actually quite happy with this.
I'm good.
And hang on, let me finish. Men will get a deal. They will get a woman who's a 6 out of 10.
That's right.
She ticks all the boxes.
Boom.
And they will coast for the rest of their life.
Dude, this guy, I swear to God, this guy, Sarah, is fucking spitting game, dude.
Wait. So women are always looking for that level up.
That's right.
Right? Which is why if I was to ask all of you women here right now the types of man that you want, you would probably list a man in the top 20% of men, right? But
There
if
it
you're
is.
listing a man that's in the top 20% of men, what's going to happen is, what if a man comes up who's in the top 15%? What if a man that comes up is in the top 10%?
They're going to jet because women are always looking to upgrade. They're always looking to upgrade.
I be dating bummy niggas.
No, but listen.
What
but
do you?
does it
No,
not
no, no.
go
You
back
just,
to-
you just, no, no. You just show me. You just show me his picture. You just
Not
show me
him,
his
though.
picture.
Can I-
That's top. He's top
Do I be
20%
dating
of
bummy
men.
niggas?
Yeah. We don't have the same type.
Oh,
but-
we don't have the same type, bitch. Please. Oh, get out of here.
Stop the
All
cap.
women have the same fucking type. Get out of here.
Like, does it not go down to, like, back, for example, just a traditional way of a man needing to provide for a woman? And do you get what I'm saying? Our positions in life, even to do with tradition and culture, does that not what it falls to when you exactly? I mean, because when he's talking about women trying to get the highest highest
I think
caliber
she's a great
and trying
example of
to
it, though.
and trying to go like from hair to hair, career-wise, money-wise, home, family, for example. So exactly, that's what you brought it to.
I'll tell you why. You take Kim Kardashian for an example, right?
Here
Kim
we go.
Kardashian started out with Ray J.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Then
Reggie
she went
Bush.
to Reggie Miller.
That's Reggie
who was
Bush.
an NFL football.
Oh, okay. So he's British. He doesn't know, but at least he knows. It's not Reggie Miller. It's Reggie Bush. This guy knows his shit.
Player, right?
Yep.
And then I think there was another NFL football player that she
Yep.
went with, right?
Yep.
And then she found Kanye.
But she
Yep.
went down
Now,
after
but hang on.
Kanye.
But Kanye was the pinnacle of Kim Kardashian's.
There it is.
The man that she could find.
There
right?
it is.
So what she
Only go
done?
down.
So no, what she done?
I
is
don't
that
think
she,
so.
Hang on, but what she done? She started to breed with, because in her heart and her mind.
That's interesting. And listen, Sarah is speaking facts. Kim K fucked Ray. Dude, Kim K. Let's just look this up. Kim Kardashian dating history. Because what he is talking about is facts. Kim Kardashian has dated many, many, many men. But she chose to have children with just one. The billionaire. She chose to have children with the billionaire. Right? So there was Damon Thomas, right? See this? Damon Thomas was a somebody. Ray J, a little more value. That's where the sex tape came from. Then she was with Nick Cannon, a little more value. Then Reggie Bush, little more value, right? Every man Kim K, then Chris Humphries, little more value. Then Kanye West. That's the pinnacle. That's the pinnacle. She dated all these high value guys. She's dated them all. She's dated them all. But ever since Kanye, the billionaire, crazy, but billionaire, then there was Van Jones. Van Jones is just a political pundit and a race baiter. Pete Davidson. A far cry from Kanye. Guys, this is hypergamy. This is hypergamy. Kim Kardashian has dated many high-value guys. She chose to have offspring with Kanye West, whose net worth is north of $1 billion. Guys, this is not an accident. This is how modern women are. It does not matter. It does not matter their race. Doesn't matter their socioeconomic status. This is what we mean, gentlemen, when we say all women are like that. When we say all women are like that, we're not saying all women are the same. No, women are very different on a surface level. They come in many shapes, sizes, personality traits, etc., etc. But fundamentally, they are all the same, meaning that their objective is to date or consolidate on the highest value man available to them. It does not matter. Kim Kardashian is a millionaire, blah, 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 blah. Kim Kardashian operates the same way fundamentally as Kim Smith. That's how it goes, guys. This is the way women operate. They're always looking for a better deal. Always. Hypergamy is universal in every woman. It doesn't matter the culture. It doesn't matter the national. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Jay Blaze with the comment of the day says, once you figure out women, they're so simple. That's exactly right. Damian Orozco with the $2 super chat says, yeah, Chris Humphries too, former NBA player. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Kim Kardashian fundamentally is just like every woman, modern or not. Modern or not. Women who have never seen the internet, tribes in Africa, obscure countries, they're hypergamous. This is how they're programmed. This is how they're programmed. All of them. This is what we mean when we say all women are like that. That's what we mean. This doesn't mean all women are the same. But all women act the same in relationships with regards to their mating strategies. Devin just nailed it. It is a survival mechanism. That's what it is, guys. Nothing more. And don't take it personally. This is just how women are. Women are the weaker, smaller sex. Yeah, they need to date up. They need to marry up. They need to fuck up. That's how they are. Women are not designed to commit to inferior men. That's never the way it's been. This is why unconditional love does not exist. Never has, never will. Let's continue.
Mind, she was like, this is top level. So she's now got 4 children for Kanye. Right?
But then,
see that?
Hang on. Wait. Let's wait.
Yeah.
She's got 4 children for Kanye.
Yep.
Right? She felt like she found the pinnacle. He's a billionaire.
There it
She's
is.
a multi-millionaire.
There it is.
She felt like that was her level.
That's it.
After that, she divorced Kanye. Where's she gone to?
There it
You
is.
know what? That's true.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah, right.
And do you know why?
Thank you.
Because after having 4 children,
She already hit the peak.
she hit her peak.
She hit her
right?
peak.
So
yeah.
After dude, men who have more value than Kanye are few and far between. Number one, number two, they don't want a 43-year-old single mother of 4. I don't care. I don't care how fat her ass is. I don't care how good he looks. Gisele Bündchen is going to be in that same situation. Yeah, she's fucking her Brazilian jiu-jitsu teacher. That's all fun and games, guys. That's all fun and games. Women always win initially. They always win initially in the event of a divorce or the breakup. At least it seems like they do. They always win initially. They're getting all this attention. They're getting all this dick, right? Same with Gisele. She's getting all the attention and all the dick. Tom Brady's losing weight, losing football games. But in the end, Tom Terrific is going to win. Gisele is going to end up the miserable one. She fucked up. And no other man is going to put a baby in Gisele. Nope. She's already had 2 children with an apex alpha male. The greatest quarterback who ever lived, Tom Brady. And that wasn't enough for her. I hope dude, and you want to know the thing? You want to know you want to know how this worked? You want to know the sad thing is? Gisele will not figure this out until it's too late. She won't. She won't.
So
Jay Blaze says this is $2 super chat says this is how the best genes are passed down. That's right.
After Kanye West, from here on out, it's downhill for Kim Kardashian.
There it is.
Because she's
right.
got 4 children.
There it is.
Let's not cap though as girls. Like, how? Of course you want to. Of course you want to reproduce with the best guy you can.
There you go.
Like, of course.
Right.
Yes. Thank you.
To be fair, the way I see it is that as girls, we always look for the best because
it's a survival mechanism, sweetie. Nothing more. Nothing more. I don't know why women have a problem with admitting their own nature. Dude, we as men, we admit our nature. Listen, we want the youngest, hottest, tightest girls out there. We admit to that. Women are like, well, no, it's not always like that. Yeah, actually, it kind of is.
we want that. Like, we don't, I don't know, I'm speaking from personal experience anyways. And if I meet a guy that's got everything I want, I'm not cheating on him. I'm not looking at other guys. I'm not.
Stop the cap.
I mean, but if you're dating someone and you see like things that are missing in that person, automatically your eyes gonna wonder. Guys, they can have a 10-10 girl, everything laid out for them, whatever, and they'll still cheat.
Well, that's the difference. That's the difference. Just because a man cheats on you does not mean he does not love you. I say this all the time, guys. Sex is just an act for us. It's just an act. Guys, I love Devin to the moon and back. If I stick my dick in another chick, it absolutely has no bearings on my feelings for her. Here's another tattoo. I'm going to tell you what, man. I'm gonna tell you what, dude. I'm gonna tell you what. I think that there are more women with tattoos than women without tattoos. I think more women have tattoos than women that don't. Kyle 2020 says, Myron and Fresh said it best. Everything about women is optimized for secrecy. Absolutely.
I have a question for you. Would you rather have a guy that had everything you wanted, but he cheated from time to time, but you were the main chick, or a guy, let's say you're 5 deal breakers. He has 3 of the 5. Let's say you have 5 things you want. He has 3.
I'm not gonna lie,
but he doesn't cheat.
I'm taking the I can't lie. I'm taking the cheater because
there it is. There it is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking the cheater. There you go. That's the correct answer. Ladies, this doesn't make you bad people. This doesn't make you bad people. Staying with a man who is sexually unfaithful because he provides you with the best life does not make you a gold digger. It makes you a woman. It makes you a woman. And now she's going to sit here and try to justify, I got to be honest, I'll take the cheater because you don't have to explain it. We know why you take the cheater. It doesn't make you a bad person. It does not make women bad people to stay with a man who is sexually unfaithful. It doesn't. It makes you smart, actually. Because men who can cheat generally bring more value to the world than men who cannot. And women inherently know and understand this.
Let me tell you one thing, yeah.
That's very
That's
honest. That's
very honest.
Most girls would.
Yeah,
Girls would.
Yeah,
most girls would, but most girls would not admit it. Most girls would rather have the cheater, but most girls would not admit that.
Only because I can't give that guy that has those what I would give to someone who has everything I need type of thing.
Would you kind of look the other way and be like, I didn't see?
Do you know what?
Yep.
You know what it is?
I wish it was that easy.
in my head, I like to say it out loud. I would take the 3, but if he cheated subtly and didn't embarrass me publicly,
there you go.
I can't lie. I'd probably let it run.
There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. Like, this is, dude, I'm going to tell you what. This is the first time I've ever done an extended reaction to a Pearl video. But just based on what I'm observing here, and I'm going to have to do more of these later on, but just based on what I'm observing here, it appears that Pearl's guests are much more comfortable with being truthful. They are much more comfortable with being truthful. And what Miss Lightning Bolt eye tattoo, I guess we'll call her Harry Potter, what she just said is absolutely true. Guys, listen, man. If you're going to step out on your woman, just don't get caught. That's when you know a man loves you. If a man loves you, he won't cheat. Negative. If a man loves you, he won't let you find out he's smashing chicks on the side. Because if your woman, and here's the thing, if your woman finds out, if other people around your woman find out, she has to be seen doing something. This is why women always why does she keep taking it back? He's cheated on her so many times. It's because she kept finding out about it. She keeps taking him back because she knows that's the best she can do. Again, men who can cheat bring much more value to the table than men who cannot. Women inherently know this. And dude, 11 out of 10 women in their mind say, you know what? If he steps out on me from time to time, just don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. Don't get caught. Don't let anybody see you. Don't knock the bitch up. Don't fuck her in our house. Don't bring home any diseases. And I'm good. I just don't want to know about it. Don't disrespect me. Don't let my friends or family find out. And I'll look the other way. The difference between these women and the women on Fresh and Fit is that these women are being honest about their intentions. The girls on Fresh and Fit, oh no, I would never, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, you would, and you do. You ask women all the time, would you ever take back a cheating a cheating man? No, I never would. Then ask them, have you ever taken back a cheating man? It's fucking crickets because it's absolutely true. Devin in the chat says approximately 59% of women have at least one tattoo compared to 41% of men. Wow. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
As long as I don't
If,
find out about it,
if there weren't no public embarrassment,
There it
and
is.
he cheated very subtly.
There it is.
Then I can't lie.
You're already being side shit. Like, of course you would take that.
There you go.
No. Do you know what it is? It's not a public thing.
No.
Me and my man, it's not a public thing.
As a woman, we already go through menstrual cycle, going to work, having to look good, and it's not even just looking good
Oh, cry me a fucking river.
for men. Some people do that. Personally, I don't. I love fashion. I just love to feel good within myself, innit? But being a woman is a lot. Yeah, I have to say.
Like,
Oh, stop it. Being a woman is hard. Are you kidding me? Bitch, all you have to do is look good. Oh, it's so hard to look good. And being a woman, get out of here. Being a bitch is easy. Dude, Western women live the best lives of any class of human ever. It has never been easier to be a woman. Fuck out of here.
Life is easy.
Life is easy when we're skin and teeth and looking pretty. That's what I would say. Life is pretty.
As a young woman, as a young man, life is hard.
Thank you.
Easy.
Do you know why?
Do you know how much better? Do you know how much better the world treats you guys because you're pretty and you're young?
100%. There's always pretty privileges. 100%.
Okay, so don't tell me that life is hard. Like, fuck out of here. Oh, life is so hard. No, it's not. Give me a fucking break.
As long as you're pretty, that's all you need to do.
Thank you.
As a man,
there it is.
You can't just be handsome.
You just can't be handsome.
As a man, you need to.
This is unbelievable. Like, these women are dropping game. She just sat here and said, as a woman, all you need to, if you're pretty, that's all you need to be. As a man, if you look good, you need to be a lot more than that. Dude, I gotta tell you. Look, listen, man, this woman belongs to the streets and she's got tattoos and all, but real shit, like, this bitch is dropping fucking game here, man. Wow. Dude, I'm going to tell you what, just based on my observation, the girls in Great Britain are much more forthright about their sexual strategies. They are just keeping it honest. They're keeping it 100.
We can hear each other. We're speaking over each other. Let's not do that.
As a man, if you're not successful top tier, you need to be multiple things. As a woman, if you're just pretty, that can just run. You don't need to be a woman and successful. Obviously, don't get me wrong. There's always a niche market.
The reason why you're actually correct is because a man who is successful, right? A man who is a multi-millionaire had to go through blood, sweat, and tears and hard work.
That's right.
Consistently
That's
to
right.
become a millionaire.
There it is.
You can be 22 and pretty and an Instagram model.
There it is.
And that man can go into your DMs and say, look, I'm in Dubai and I've got a yacht, right?
There
I'll fly you over.
There it is.
And he can have 12 women on his yacht, right? Who are dancing and having a great time. And those women are literally on benefits in the UK.
That's
right?
it.
But that
benefits in the UK. What he's talking about is that's the United States equivalent of welfare. There you go.
That man has had to toil and work.
That's right.
And blood, sweat, and tears.
Men have to build value. Women simply have to preserve it. That's it. Oh, I've got to go to the gym and make sure my body is tight. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be really, really nice for men to only have to stay in shape to maintain our value. All women have to do is stay in shape. That's all they got to do these days. It is not hard for women to keep their value these days. No, it's not. RA 12 Figures with the $10 super chat. Appreciate that. It says, the women on Pearl's show are more comfortable being honest because Pearl has average men in the room. These are not men worth lying for. Fresh and Fit only has high-value men on their show. Men like you, women act differently. That is interesting. REI, man, that is very interesting. That is, you want to know something, man? That is, you know what, man? I think you might be right. I think, because Myron only brings on high-value guys. Dude, Sneeko, Mike Rashid, Brandon Carter, Dude, like, Myron doesn't have just average run-to-the-mill ass niggas on his podcast. And so the women have to put on a good front so as to not scare away the high-value men or change their opinion of them. But if there's this average men in the room, men they don't give a fuck about, yeah, they're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Cheat on me. Just don't embarrass me. And I'm yours forever. Wow, dude, I'm going to give you Don DeMarco. I'm going to give you Don DeMarco for that, man. Wow, very, very astute observation, my friend. Very good observation. Wow, I never even thought of that. Never even thought of that. That makes all the sense in the world. That makes all the sense in the world. Holy shit. Very good.
And women, this is what I'm trying to say. Women, you don't understand. You live life on easy street, you know? You don't understand.
Real talk.
Like men, if you find a successful man,
right?
Trust me, that man has had to go through the hell to become successful.
Facts.
You can actually be next to a successful man and not have done much.
Okay,
Facts.
so
Facts.
but
There
my
it is.
point is, as a man, as you or me, that party time, it's not going to be forever.
Exactly.
There it
We
is.
settle, mate.
Fair enough.
We settle.
Can I add
Yeah?
something?
And then, like, from my own experience, yeah, I came to this country when I was younger, right?
From where?
From Senegal, West Africa.
Senegal.
Oh,
right?
wow, Senegal.
I've did a lot of stuff, right? I've did crazy stuff. But when it was time for me to get married, yeah, I went back home.
Went to Senegal.
I went back to Senegal. Yeah, I found the right woman for me because I knew what I saw. From what I saw in this country, there's no chance.
For the women in this country?
For the women in this country, there was no chance.
So you wouldn't marry a woman in this country?
No.
Oh, wow.
There's 1% chance.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because I'm not saying every woman that I meet in the city on Friday night or Saturday night are all the same.
Yeah, but you're going
Do you
to
know
the
what
wrong
it is?
places to
What-
look for a
no,
woman.
No.
Hang on, but hang on.
Let me
You know what it
finish.
is?
Let him finish. Let me finish.
Someone from Vegas just called me, and I have no idea who it is. Oh, okay. I guess hopefully they'll leave a voicemail.
We men, we look forward to that settlement, okay? And for us, a settlement is getting married, finding the right woman,
and having children,
and having children, and settle, right?
Yeah.
For women, their beauty, the older you get,
it goes down.
It goes down.
Yeah.
And as it goes down, it's harder for you to settle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's harder
Thank you.
for you to settle. It's time. She's on.
That one, Carlos, says, I hate it when women either think there's only boss babes or lazy bimbos. Literally, after baseline attraction, all they need to be is coachable and competent for almost any man. That's it, guys. That's it. Just be fit, feminine, and friendly. Take good care of me. Give me sex when I want it, how I want it. Keep my house clean. Keep my belly full. Keep my balls empty. And I'm good. That's how it should work.
Big time now.
Yeah, but the thing is, at the peak time is when you should be trying to settle.
Exactly.
There it is.
And that's the thing. Well, a lot
There
of
it
women
is.
of this,
They don't realize.
Nope.
They want to do party girl and they want to do city girl stuff. And then when they get to 30, it's like, oh my God, like what the hell am I doing?
Yo, this guy Saras got all the game. I love it.
Too late now.
Can I just say something?
Sorry, go on. Hang on, one second.
Can I say
Go on,
something?
you haven't spoken.
I did want to ask you, bro. Did you feel like you were simping for girls in London, which is why you had to go to Senegal to find your partner?
No. The reason.
Oh, look at that. Look at old girl in the middle. She's like, oh, you were simping for girls. You couldn't handle girls in England, so you went to Senegal.
It's because one. I don't trust the girls I see here raising my kids.
Real talk.
Because
Real talk.
I have seen women
But that's
sniffing out lines in front of their kids.
Those are not only your kids, those are your kids as well. Anyway.
Oh, here comes the sign language.
I've seen girls sniffing out lines in front of their kids.
Yeah, but
Sleeping with these women, though, is the
he's
question.
correct.
I feel
but
like
those
it's
are
a
not fit
cultural
mothers.
difference. I don't think you can't find a wife in this country, but
No, you can't. You can't.
It's about the odds.
It's about the nature and the
See,
nurture.
if you're in this country.
It's not about the nature and nurture. What the fuck are you talking about? No, man. Red here is keeping it real. She knows. Look, man. It's almost impossible to find a woman that is wife material in the West. She knows it because she's not wife material.
It'll be at odds. You might have to go through 50 girls to find one that you could.
There it is.
Marry.
There it is.
I feel like in your country, because the culture is different.
Yep.
You probably have to only go through 5 girls to
That's
find
it.
one.
Yeah, but the thing is, when we're talking about simping, right?
Yeah.
The thing is with the women in the Western world, and women in the Western world, they seem like they want guys to simp.
Do you know
Hang
why?
on, wait. They want guys to simp for them, okay? So what happens is, when a man simps for a woman, right, it puts him in the feminine and it puts a woman in the masculine.
Yeah.
And
Bingo.
so what happens is that the man starts to be a woman and the woman starts to be a man.
Woo!
And so what happens?
Wow. Unbelievable. Yep. Sarah's the man, dude.
And so I'm just saying. And so what happens is that the dynamics of the relationship get skewed. And so women, while they may like, because women generally like attention, you're women, you like attention, right? However, too much attention from a simp, you ain't gonna respect him.
No, sir.
Just think of the guys that you guys have liked.
And here's the thing. If a high-value guy shows a woman too much attention, she's thinking, why does he have all of this time to show me attention? See, women know deep down, modern women know they really ain't shit. They know they ain't shit. And so when a man who appears to have some value starts expressing interest in her, she starts to think, wait a minute. Why does this dude not know that I'm a hoe? Why does this dude not know that I belong to the streets? There must be something wrong with him.
It's the most. I mean, were they really simping for you,
Can I
or
say
they weren't
something
giving you
to
the
what you
attention
said?
you wanted?
Do you know what? A man you only feel like the woman is taking the man's role if the man is not providing and doing the masculine, being the.
Oh, see, here we are. More sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. So it's the man's fault that women are masculine. No, you guys are masculine because that's what the culture pushes you towards. It's not the man's fault. Sorry.
Masculine.
Do you know
that
what I
he
think
needs
the
to
difference
be.
is?
Because a woman will automatically go into her feminine energy as soon as she finds that alpha male, whatever you want to call it.
Do you know what I think the difference is?
Why would men provide traditionally when they don't get traditional women?
Oh!
Like how many of us are 22-year-old virgins on here?
Me,
Yeah.
But it's also part of the social
me,
culture
me,
as well.
me.
And that's the reason why there's a lot of
Who the fuck said me?
influence. There's a lot of influence.
I was a virgin.
I said
Stop the
R.
cap.
Oh, stop.
You're a
said
20-year-old
R.
virgin.
Look. Sarah said, stop the cap. Yo, I like this fucking guy, Sarah. This guy.
Right.
Me,
Look,
but it's
look,
also part of the
look.
social culture as well. And that's the reason why there's a lot of influence. There's a lot of influence.
I was a virgin.
Listen. He said, stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
This is great. This is awesome, dude.
20-year-old virgin.
I said R. I said okay.
Do you know what I think the difference is?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, here we are. She says, how many of us are 22-year-old virgin? She asked the question. Not how many were, how many are.
4 if you're not now.
But do you know what I think the difference
Fuck out of here, man.
You were saying about women like back from his country want men to simp for them. I think the difference is because of the cultural difference.
What you guys are listening now, what you guys are listening to, this is the difference between Pearl and Danica. This is the difference between Pearl and Danica, dude. Danica doesn't do this. All Danica does is shake her tits and her ass and tell niggas what they want to hear. And you thirsty niggas out here talking about, well, you need to call out Pearl too. For what? For what? Bringing us the truth, bringing us good content? Get out of here. Unbelievable.
No cultural difference in morals. Women's
He said, stop the cap.
Morals are different. Let me explain.
Oh, look, here comes the hamster.
Right?
Here comes the hamster.
In this country, because of the culture and the way women will get showered on, women, like I can go to a club and just get into a club and be on a man's table like that.
Yeah,
bingo.
Right? So listen. So let me land.
Is that a man simping for you though?
That's not. But let me land.
No, but it is.
No, but let me land.
It is. But I tell you why it is.
Marginally.
If I don't know you, I owe you absolutely
but
nothing.
Bingo!
Let me
That's
speak.
it. That's it.
I owe you absolutely nothing
Goddamn
as
right.
a man who doesn't know you.
That's right.
So what happens is the simp culture within the Western world has become a norm.
Yeah.
So men will say, okay, cool. And this is why I speak to men. Men, I'm going to speak to you, right?
Yo, this
because
fucking
if
dude.
you are out here with a lot of money, you may have a lot of money. Stop giving pretty women
stop giving pretty women
attention.
Yes.
Because what happens is you will lose your resources, you will lose your money, you will lose your time, and what will happen is they will take your time, effort, resources, all the things that you built up, and they'll be on to the next.
Oh my God. Yo, this dude, Sarah, this dude has all the game. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Yeah, the level up man, did I hear I was? Yeah, listen, all girls were virgins at one point. Fuck out of here.
I'll be sleeping with the guy that ain't doing shit.
But
Thank you.
Thank you. The difference is now when you go out and you can spend a bag and buy a bottle, you're that guy now.
No, but listen,
Do you know why? Do you know what? If I've got 30 racks,
wait.
This bitch is sitting here trying to convince us that she would get with a guy who's got money who's simping for her. No, they wouldn't. Fuck out of here.
30 racks and I spend one on a random girl.
Hang on, I could be
simping.
Hang on, wait.
Guys. Okay, this is a warning. Stop. You can't be over talking the host. It's ruining the show. The chat is picking up on it. You cannot be over talking the host.
I could be a multi-millionaire, right? But if I don't know you,
bingo,
I have no obligation to be spending hundreds, thousands on you.
There it is.
The problem is in this generation when we're talking about simping, there are guys that are multimillionaires, or maybe not even multi, they just got a little bit of money.
Sure.
And what they feel like doing, and it's for me, is like, this shows men do not know how to get women without resources.
Woo!
Right?
Wow.
They feel like their resources can get women, right?
Resources gets women's attention. As they should. Resources get women's attention, guys. Listen, women are, again, they're biologically designed to seek out resources. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. We can't have women having babies with men who can't provide for them. That's just how that goes. That's just how that goes.
And a lot of the time, it can, because women love money. Women like shiny things, right?
Well, yeah, that too.
If men understand, if you learn to focus on yourself and understand how to get women without resources, when you have the resources,
bingo,
you understand that those resources, regardless of whether you have them or not, it doesn't matter. You can still get women. But
this guy is dropping straight bars. This is for all the black pill. Well, all you need to be is ripped, rich, and handsome. Right? Yes. Looks, money, and status gets you plenty of opportunities with women. Looks, money, and status will get you more opportunities with women than if you didn't have them. Here's the difference. If you don't have game, in other words, if you don't know how to handle women, you are now a target. You're now a target. Guys with looks, money, and status get pussy thrown at them all the time. All the time. But the men who understand how to handle women, meaning they understand how modern women operate, those are the men who are the most successful with them. There are a lot of great-looking guys who are bad with women. There are a lot of men with status who are terrible with women. There are a lot of men with money who are bad with women. There ain't no doubt about it. There ain't no doubt about it. So if you're a man with money, looks, and status, but no game, you're not a high-value man. You are a target. You are a mark. And women pick up on this immediately. They pick up on this immediately. Women don't want to be with a man who don't know how to handle him. So they're like, okay, this guy's got a little bit of money and status. I'm going to milk this guy for all he's worth while I'm on the lookout for a man who has this guy's money and clout and status and fame, but also understands how to handle me as a woman. But the crux of that situation is that 9 times out of 10, there's already a woman in his life, at which point they gladly become the side chick. Rollo says this all the time. 11 out of 10 women would rather share a man of value than to have a low-value man all to themselves. These are facts. These are facts. Women would rather share a high-value man than to have a low-value man all to themselves. This is the epitome of hypergamy. Women are always looking for the best deal. They do not mind. They do not mind being one of many women. They have no problem with it at all. No problem with it at all.
It's happened in this society. A man will have a watch on his hand, right? Will have a chain on his neck.
Yep.
Right? He'll be at the club.
Yeah.
He'll buy multiple bottles, and he thinks, okay, cool. I'm gonna get some women.
True.
I'm gonna tell you, bro, stop doing that because the bottom line is those women that you're trying to attract do not give a damn about you.
Yeah, but then maybe he don't give a damn either.
Oh, maybe he don't give a damn either. Here we are. It's always back to the sign language.
That's what I'm trying to say. If I've got a fortune of say I've got 50 rack. Now say I blow 1 rack on girls in the club, that doesn't make a dent in what I have.
No,
but you look like the guy that's spending money. So just because you've just spent enough to make you look.
This is what this woman just said. What this woman just said just tells you that women have no idea how men think. They have no idea how men think.
Look like the guy.
King Diaz with the $5 super chat. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, sir.
But not enough to dent like your value. Your financial value, but that's what I'm
saying.
That's
Nina.
the culture today.
Shake it, Nina.
It has to be a cap to it. There has to be a cap to how
Look
much
at that
you
ass.
spend
Shake
on
that
this random girl in the club to make you look like the man, but not the simp.
Shake that ass.
Let me
Shake
I
that ass.
have a question for the girls. If you really like a guy, does it matter how much he spends on you? Like if you really like a guy, coffee date,
Not at all. No, I believe that when I like a guy, I care about his presence. How he treats me, how he talks to me, these things.
Blah,
Obviously,
blah, blah.
as a girl, you do like the finer things in life or whatnot, but it's not what matters the most. For me personally, anyways.
Money's easy.
Oh, she's still down there.
If I have £1 million in the bank and I give you £1,000, that's easy.
Why would I just give you 1,000? Do you see how she's just talking about giving away money? Only women would talk about just giving somebody money for no reason. That just proves that women don't really... It's very easy to talk about giving away money that you don't earn. Very, very easy. I got to tell you, man. I got to tell you, dude. It's incredible. Like, it is, and I think REI 12 figures... I think REI 12 figures may have, I think he may have figured out why the women on Pearl's show are much more honest and forthright than the women on Fresh and Fit. I'd be interested to, you know what? I might actually have to go back and watch the shows where he's had Justin Waller on, when he's had Troy Francis on. I'd really like to go back and watch those. I really would like to. I really would like to go back and watch those. I really would. Holy cannoli. Guys, my latest interactive ebook, How to Train Your Woman, drops on Black Friday. If you want a woman who assists you in your endeavors, who's fit, feminine, and friendly, who cooks for you, feeds you, serves you, keeps your belly full and your balls empty, and is happy to do so, go to howtorelationship.net. Go to howtorelationship.net, plug in your very best email to be notified as soon as the book drops. As soon as the book drops. I'm actually thinking about well, she seems to be doing all right. Penelope is running around on the track there. So that seems to be that seems to be what she wants to do. Yeah, I had to let her out of the cage. I got to get Olivia to I have to get Olivia to make her a name tag. Jay Blay says, remember Aaron Clary's book of numbers, 1% of women are dateable. If that at all. Jay Blaze also wants to know, is this guy a candidate for the 4 Horsemen? I mean, dude, I'm trying to tell you, man. I might reach out to him. I may reach out to him to make an appearance because this guy really knows his shit. He really does. Holy cannoli. Yeah, so Devin and I are we are in the infancy stages of working on having a show like the Fresh and Fit or the Pearl model. Like we're working on that. Clearly this formula works. Having females in the studio talking about relationships. That is absolutely the formula. That is absolutely the formula. And so the hardest part about that, yeah, Kyle 2020 says even Rolo is doing it. Yep. The toughest part about this is the recruiting. The toughest part about it is the recruiting. I need to find a way or hire an agency or someone who can consistently get me girls to come on and talk about relationships live and in living color. I think not only would it be a great business model, I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think it would be great fun. So we're working on that. I think we are definitely working on that. That's going to be the final form. The TSR Live is the show has gone through many transformations, many evolutions. And the final evolution is this. The final evolution is the Fresh and Fit pregame podcast model. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's profitable. And if that takes off, then Devin and I are thinking about maybe taking it on the road. Doing the hashtag doing HTR Live on the road. Maybe go to Chicago. We're already here in Philly. Maybe do one in Chicago. Do one in Atlanta. Go to LA. I think this is really going to shoot us into the stratosphere. Tell you what, man. Yeah, that one Carlos says, you got a name for it? Would it still be TSR Live? No. Yeah, Ice Dragon Kid said I had a beta version of it with Studio B. That's exactly right. So what Studio B taught me is that I could build a set. I can build a set. We did it with the HTR podcast downstairs. We did it with the HTR podcast downstairs. And so that's what we plan to do. And the reason why I want to take this on the road is, number one, I love to travel, but number two, it would really go a long way in helping people to see that women are like this everywhere. A lot of the main contention with the detractors for Fresh and Fit, it's always like, well, these are just Miami girls. These are all the same kind of... Listen, man, we say it all the time. All women are not the same, but they all act the same in relationships. And so going from city to city would absolutely positively show people that from sea to shining sea, modern women act exactly the same way. They act exactly the same way. So I am very, very much looking forward to getting started on that. I've got a shit ton of work to do on that. All we have to do is find a reliable recruiter, and we'll be off to the races. Looking very, very much looking forward to that. G-Complex 217, $5 super chat, says, you can definitely see the difference in the ladies' demeanor when Justin comes on the after-hours show. Yeah, that's exactly right. That is exactly right. That is exactly right. That is going to do it for this, the 899th edition of TSR Live. My thanks to everyone in the chat for your super chats. Thank you to all of the new members. Guys, this was a fantastic show. I will see you guys tomorrow. Episode 9.
People that wanna hang around, they always try to bring me down. They be getting mad cause I'm almost there, but no one ever said that life was fair. Life was fair. Buy your bread, then I come around me. Way too many snakes try to come surround me, cause no, I don't deal with extras. No, I don't deal with extras. You ain't buy your bread, then I come around me. Way too many snakes try to come surround me, cause no, I don't deal with extras. No, I don't deal with extras. No, I can't 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 deal with extras. The kids told me that I was bugging. Now they on dick, could they see me doing something? Thought they all quit, man, they always getting poppin', leaving frozen on the side. Yeah, no, they all watching.
I just need to end the live stream here. Just give me a second. Okay, cool. Hang on. I'm going to put in my earbuds because I got a little bit of post-production stuff to do. What's going on, dude? Yeah, man. That was you, dude. I thought I recognized your name, man. So you found the podcast. So what do you think? Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing it for Jesus Christ, man. Shit, man. To make a very long story very short. I started writing. So I'm not going to bore you with the details, but I started writing for a website called Returning Kings. And you remember? I think I told you about it briefly. But yeah. Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing. The guy that I used to write for, he actually. Yeah. So the guy that I write for, he actually has a he is a Christian. Like, he's a Christian now, and so he doesn't do the website anymore. He wrote a couple of books or whatever, but yeah. I talk to him from time to time, about once a month maybe. No, he's doing great. He's doing real good, man. He's more or less out of the public eye, but I live in no, Scott, dude, hey, whoa, listen, I don't live in Philadelphia. I live in New Jersey, man. Dude, no, man, like, dude, I left Vegas in 17, homie. Yeah. Yeah, my grandmother was sick, and so that's yeah, my grandmother was sick, and she wasn't really doing too well financially. So I moved out here to help her out, and she passed a couple of Januaries ago, and so now that my familial obligation is more or less complete, um, I can kind of move, but no, I got rid of them. I got rid of them all, man. I got rid of the last one in right at the end of 19. Yeah. I mean, dude, dude, honestly, man, I was probably 6 months away from being completely upside down. I mean, Janet Yellen, I think she raised the interest rate like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times in between 17 and 18, and I knew I had to get out from under it. No, I was already here in Philly, but yeah, about 20K, about 20K. Yeah, it sucked, but hey, at least I don't have to worry about those anymore, right? So how you been, man? Like, Jesus. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, cool. Cool. Very good, man. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. So you're still okay. All right. Good. Nah, I'm not, dude. I can't, dude. I can't move back there, man. You kidding me? Oh my God. I almost, it's funny. I almost bought a place in Miami a couple of years back. Dude, life was really to be honest with you, it was really kind of swallowing me whole. It's I don't know. It's just one of those deals. It's one of those deals where I had to do it. I really had to do it to save my life, man. You know, because I was gonna end up either, if I kept going like I was going, I was going to end up either dead, in prison, or both. And so I moved to Reno. Yeah, I moved to Reno. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh boy. When did I move out there? So I moved to Reno. So I got in the major trouble mid-November of 2015. I moved to Reno in September of 16, and then I moved out here to Philly. It was right at the end of August. So spent about a year in Reno. Then I spent another year. Yeah. And so I spent a year in Reno, and then I moved out here to Philly, and yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, I just decided just to continue, because I mean, I had a nice nest egg saved up, and so yeah, 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 yeah. I had a nice. Are you still there? I had a nice nest egg. Hang on, I had a nice nest egg saved up. Hang on. There we go. I had a nice nest egg saved up, and so I continued the writing and all that, and then I collaborated with one dude who was like, hey, you should try YouTube, and so dude, and yeah, like things took off. It took a little while. It took a little while for me to get traction, but you know, it's funny. A guy that I bowl with. This is funny. Have you seen the drive-through skits that I've done with Cindy? Yeah. So a guy I bowl with a few weeks back walks up and says, "Hey, man, I'd like to order a Shaniqua meal," and we both kind of laughed. I was like, "Dude, like you saw the video," but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, I've done like dude, like I've truly been blessed, man. I really, it's just one of those things, like I just can't believe that this is my life. So how's your family doing, man? How's good. They still out in they still out in Henderson? Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. At least you didn't have to worry about that too much. Hang on a second. Oh no, that's somebody trying to call me. All right. Nah, it's actually oh, it's actually one of my it's a guy that so I did an event. I did an event down in Miami, and we exchanged phone numbers. I'll give him a call afterwards. But he but yeah, yeah. Ooh, that sucks. God damn, man, that really sucks. thing, Scott. Like, I was very, very close to being addicted. I really, really was. Like, I was doing it. I had it under control for the most part for 3.5 years. Yeah, exactly. We would all get together. We'd do it on Friday and Saturday night. We'd take Sunday to recover. But there was one week that I did it. So I did it. I called Mac. I called him on Friday night. Got an 8-ball. Got another 8-ball Saturday night. Then I called him on Sunday. Then Monday. Then Tuesday. Wednesday. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm getting my phone to text him again. And I was like, okay, this could be a problem. This could be a problem. And then, of course, 2 weeks later, you know, I'd break this dude's face, and you know, $500,000 bond later, I decide to give up that Vegas life. So. No, my family's good, man. I don't really talk to my mom or dad too much. He's doing good. He's doing real good, man. He actually lives in Dallas now. No. He was in Austin with my sister, but he lives in Dallas now. He still is. This is interesting. So he actually, you probably never heard of him, but he actually used to work for a celebrity chef. His name is Chef Blaze. And he's kind of sort of well known, but you ever seen that there's a show that he does with Gordon Ramsay, I think it's called Top Level Chef or Chef Levels, and like it's Ramsay and then another celebrity chef and then it's Chef Blaze, and they have like teams. I've seen 2 episodes, but my brother used to work for him. And it was a really fancy restaurant in Atlanta. Yeah. And so he moved from Atlanta to Austin, and now he's in Dallas. So he's doing really, really well. Yeah, he went to Le Cordon Bleu, man. He did the Montgomery GI Bill and went to yeah. Oh yeah, dude, he's got crazy fucking skills, dude. It's crazy. Yeah. It does, man. Well, you make you make money on YouTube in several different ways. Like you make money obviously with ads. Then people can donate during the show, and those are called super chats. So someone will donate like $5 super chat and be like, "Hey Donovan, you know, love what you do," or they'll make an observation and then I read them out loud. And then you can also do like a super thanks, which is basically like a retro. Yeah, there you go, pretty much. Oh yeah. YouTube, I think YouTube takes like 30% or something like that. Yeah, I do very well. Really, where oh yeah. Where I make most of my money. Well, where I make most of my money now are books and courses. I put out I put out a bunch of books, a bunch of courses. I gotta send you. Listen. Hold on, Scott. I gotta send you Womanese, man. I gotta send you Womanese. I'll text you. I'll just give it to you. Yeah, I'll just give it to you. So what woman? Yes. That's exactly right. I put all of those short videos that you see with those translations. I actually put them all in one course, and I did really well. That's kind of my hallmark. But that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, dude. No, Scott, dude. You're a friend. I'm not gonna charge you for that. Get out of here with that. Yeah. Yeah, it can be it can honestly be a little tricky. YouTube is a lot like I don't want to say it's a lot like television, but it kind of sort of is. Like I've kind of like I'm always having to switch up strategies and whatnot. Ugh. Like for example, so like with content creation, the purpose is to get viewers, obviously. So for the last, I would say, week and a half or so, my strategy has been to be incendiary. Basically, just really just being highly controversial, and yeah, well, of course, that's the object of the game, but my strategy as of late has been to just really be very, very, very controversial, and yeah. Well, here's the thing. So, dude, like, yeah. So I'll just give you like the bare bones meat and potatoes. A really good friend of mine recently. You've heard of Kevin Samuels, right? Right. Okay. Well, he recently passed away. Passed away in eight. Right. Yeah. Yes. Scott. Yes. I knew and was friends with Kevin. Like I knew him, dude. I knew him before he was, before he blew up. Yeah. Dude, honestly, I can't remember how. I think, Jesus, I think at like the 5,000 subscriber mark, I think I reached out to him or he reached out to me. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I had him on my show a bunch of times. But yeah, it was hypertension. It was a heart attack, and that was a dark time for me, man. Like it really was. Like I took his, and I still haven't quite dealt with it because I learned about some things that were going on in the background, and I was really kind of questioning whether or not he was a friend. And so he had this rivalry with another friend of mine. You ever heard of the Fresh and Fit podcast? Oh wow, I'm surprised at that. No, that's not. No, that's not Fresh and Fit. Anyway, you can just look it up. Fresh and Fit. So they had this he had this rivalry with them, and I more or less got caught in the middle. And he and I, we had a pretty heated discussion. Like my last discussion with him was very, very heated. He had done and said things that I didn't appreciate, and I just confronted him on it. Was just hoping to say, hey, let's get past this. But he no. He said that, like, in the end, it's too much to get into, man. But the bottom line is that it became obvious to me that he was really just kind of using me to badmouth these other guys, and yeah, they're my friends too. Dude, I can't even get into it, but so he passed away before I got to make things right with him, and that yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, it was bad. So what I did is on my private platform, I just at random just decided to tell my paid audience what really happened what really happened in that situation, and it was very cathartic for me, but it was still just kind of eating at me. And in the content creation community, people always wanted to know what really happened with Kevin and the Fresh and Fit podcast. So I broadcasted that video, and so Cindy created a mobile app. Yeah, she created a mobile app, and it's called Sharpe Stream, and that's when I do my my not safe for YouTube content. And I have a lot of fun doing it. I'll do like reactions to dating shows and everything. It's kind of my hallmark. And so after one of my reactions, I just kind of said, "Hey, here's what happened," and I don't know, it was a few days ago. So I put the video out a few days ago, and you know, it got mixed reviews. It got mixed reviews. Some people are like, you know, you shouldn't have put this out and this and that, but it really helped me, man, because like dude, like anytime, like before I put that video out, I would literally cry on the air. Like I would literally cry on the air because it was like eating at me. But when I told everyone the truth about what happened, like, oh, of course, man. I don't think, dude, honestly, man, I don't think the pain's ever gonna go away. But it doesn't. I would like to think that it doesn't affect me as much. Like I can, it's actually kind of cool that I can openly talk about him now without getting all teary-eyed. Yes. Yeah, exactly. But so it got a bunch of mixed reviews, and one of my staffers was telling me, "Hey, you're getting a lot of negative comments, and you know, all this hate from people in the comments." And that brings me back to the whole content creation. The purpose is to get eyeballs, right? The purpose is to get eyeballs. And so that got a lot of eyeballs. And at first, like, I wasn't gonna lean into it, but now I've started reading the comments on the air about how, oh, Donovan, you shouldn't have done this, or you shouldn't have done that, and all this other kind of stuff. Yeah. And so, but it's so funny because like I have so many haters in the comments that how can I put this? It's almost like they think that by putting in these negative comments, it's actually going to affect my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'll go on and be like, oh, this person said this, oh, you're a fucking loser, blah 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 blah, and so that's kind of been. Oh no, no, hold on, whoa, please believe, listen. The negative comments absolutely bother me. I mean, I'm human. They bother everybody, and that's the thing, man. A lot of content creators, like especially on YouTube, they're like, you know, I don't pay attention to the haters. I don't pay attention to the dude. We all do, and it bothers us. Some guys handle it better than others. I happen to be a guy who doesn't really handle it that well, so I said, you know what? I'm just gonna start reading these out loud. And so what that's done is that's like tripled my comments. And when you have comments, that increases the engagement. And so what I'm really doing is I'm getting paid. I'm like getting paid on my haters. Oh yeah. They think they're like, haters think they're so much smarter than you are. Like they think I'm just flying off the handle and just being all emotional, but they're too stupid to realize that they're literally putting money in my pocket by hate watching and commenting. Yeah. The more comments you get, the more your videos get recommended. And so I said, you know what? If these people are gonna talk shit, I'm gonna lean into it, and I'm just gonna, hey, I'll give the people what they want. And so yeah, it's a lot of fun. Oh no, that's Obsidian. No. That's Obsidian. That's he's another content creator who so I reacted to a black woman content creator. I've actually done 2 reactions to her videos. And this guy Obsidian, who I used to be cool with, every time I comment on this girl's videos, he goes, like the other day I think he did like a 6-hour live stream just talking shit about me. And so I decided, you know what, man? Oh, no. This guy, I don't know, man. It's like you and I, we've had discussions about this. It's just like dude, the black community, man, it's so dysfunctional. It really is. And dude, like guys like you and me, we've never really been quote unquote accepted by the black community. But when I got into the YouTube thing, I thought, you know what, man, maybe people on YouTube are a little bit different. So I collaborated with a guy named O'Shea and a guy named Obsidian, and I met O'Shea, I think, through Obsidian, and so I collaborated with those guys for a little while, but they turned out to be they turned out to be just like all the rest of niggas. Like they're not like black men, like they're niggas. Like they act like niggas. They hate on other men. They simp for women, etc., etc. And so a couple years ago, Cindy and I were on vacation in Reno, and I did a reaction to this. Her name is Danica Marie, and good looking sister, but she calls herself a relationship coach, and she's a men's advocate. And so I reacted to one of her videos and literally just said, this woman she's just a good looking woman who is just running her mouth and getting paid to do it. And I'm not knocking the hustle, but I told my audience, like, dude, like let's call a spade, man. Let's call a spade. Like, I'm not knocking the hustle, but this is what she does. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing. Yeah, that's his girlfriend. That's his girlfriend. A good friend of mine actually sent me her picture. But here's the thing. So here's the backstory on that. So 6 years ago, actually, yeah, almost 6 years ago, almost to the day now. So Thanksgiving of it was either on or after Thanksgiving. I can't remember exactly. But Cindy and I went out to visit Obsidian because there was another podcaster that I wanted to do some content with. So I went to a spot, and so Cindy and I went out there. No, no. He doesn't live in Reno. He lives in Philly. And so I was out here visiting family for Thanksgiving and said, hey, you know what? While I'm out here in Philly, I'll, collaborate with this content creator. So I get to his place, and it's an absolute dump. Like, Scott, bruh, oh my god. And and it was weird. That was my first. I think he was the first content creator that I had ever met in person. Everybody else, like most of the guys that I've well, actually, not anymore, but a lot of guys that I've collaborated with and I'm good friends with, I've never met in person. Well, this Obsidian guy, I actually met him in person. And listening to that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And so I did an in-person podcast with him, and like, so dude, we go to his place. So he lives in like a row house, and oh boy, like dude, just Google row house. They're basically really tall, skinny houses that are built right next to each other. And so he lives on the top 2 floors of this row house, and I was shocked because I had listened to him before we actually went out there, and I remember him saying, I'm a man of means and I've got money and my girl is bad, and he used to say, yeah, I bend her over my couch and this and that and the third. And so when I got there, there you go. So I got there, and it was all like a lie. And his fucking girlfriend, and his girlfriend was a nice lady, but dude, like, she was a fucking behemoth. And I remember being like, wow. Like, so I guess this is what content creation is. Like, I was thinking everybody. Oh no. I'm very open and transparent with everything. And so it was shocking to me to. Yeah, he was the first content creator I met live, and his life was just like, according to what he was telling everybody, was a lie. Like, it was very clear that he was not a man of means. As a matter of fact, this is funny. So a few weeks after that, he did a his audience for money to pay his electric bill. And I remember thinking to myself, does this guy not remember him telling people that he was a man of means and has money, but then you want to ask people for money for your electric bill? And it's like, ay, ay, ay. And so, anyway, so I didn't see, so to me it wasn't that big a deal. I was like, okay, so the guy exaggerates, embellishes his lifestyle a little bit. Okay, whatever, fine. It's not a crime, I'm not going to say anything about it. Well, years later, for no reason, he goes off and he tells everybody that when he met Cindy that night, he told everyone that I showed up drunk. And no, I wasn't. No. So before we went over there, Cindy made like these Christmas cookies. I think they're like magic cookie bars. We picked up a real nice bottle of vodka just to be good guests. And so we went and we did the podcast and everything, but like years later, he tells everybody out of nowhere that I showed up drunk, and that Cindy looked like trailer trash and all this stuff. And I'm like, why is this guy, I don't understand why this guy is talking. There you go, Scott. It's just nigga shit. That's all it was. That's all it was, dude. Just nigga shit. No, I just let it go. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna respond. I'll do the stone face thing. So then we fast forward to the Then we fast forward to So then we fast forward to blah blah blah. Let me think. So fast forward to the trip in Reno, and I did this video on Danica Marie, and like, yeah, this is the girl I was talking about earlier, and he comes out with a video in response to that, like Donovan Sharpe shouldn't be speaking on Danica Marie, and he talked all this shit. I kept my mouth shut. I was like, okay, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna let that go. Last week I did another reaction to her video, and he goes on and he does another live stream. So I was like, you know what, man, I'm fucking done with it, dude. I'm sick and tired. I am sick and tired of people talking shit. Dude, I was so sick and tired of people fucking talking shit. I was like, you know what? I'm going scorched earth. Because the more you leave these guys, like the more you leave these dudes alone, like the more they come after you, man. And so yeah. Yep. Oh my god. Oh, you found his video, huh? That's funny as fuck. Oh, dude, I can't. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. So I've got legal action pending against him. Yeah. He's gonna be in a shitstorm. Well, here's the thing. So I spoke at his event, I think 2 or 3 times, and then I decided to do an event on my own. But before I decided to do it, I remember having conversations with him about it, and he's like, yeah, I'll help you out with your event. And so I thought he really did want to like help me with the event. Oh, dude, he is a fucking dude. He's a psychopath, man. He's a psychopath. Everyone is turned on him. It's absolutely crazy. But dude, he put out this video about he called it a documentary. Then he had a friend of his write this fake letter from this fake lawyer. And I knew it was dude, like I can't even begin to. Yeah, dude, like, oh my, and he keeps changing his story, right? So first he said that Cindy and I are married. Then he said that we were trying to adopt her niece. Then now he says, oh, Cindy really is a single mother. No, dude. Scott, can't have kids, man. No, she is physically unable to have children. She got pregnant once while she was married and miscarried. She had like an ovarian, when she was like 14 or 15, she had like an ovarian cyst. And so she can't have children, dude. Yeah. Like, you know. But yeah, the way he does it, I mean, I'll admit the way he does it is actually quite brilliant, because he'll mix in truth with lies. But what he doesn't realize is that no, dude, no way, man. You fucking kidding me? Well, he told people that we were married privately or otherwise, right? Basically, where you just go through the motions and not sign anything. And so what he was doing was he kept putting out all these videos. Oh, he's married. And I remember thinking to myself, what difference does it make? Like, whether you think I'm married or not, like exactly, the message is still the same. So yeah, it was one of those deals. Like, a good friend of mine, well, because a good friend of mine that I knew in one of my best friends in college, he wanted to do the private marriage, and I didn't know anything about it. So, you know, I shot him an email. Hey, you know, a buddy of mine is thinking about getting privately married, blah, 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 blah. So in this quote-unquote documentary of his, he says, Donovan's friend is not real, he's fake, and he was really asking for himself. And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me with this? It was unbelievable. Oh, yeah. He is, well, I don't want to take any chances. I don't want to take any chances and get into details. I mean, I trust you, but I don't want to get into any details. But he has no idea. He's got no idea what's coming for him, dude. He's got no idea. He really doesn't. Like, he's like, the bravado he has. Nah, he's done. Like, his event is called the 21 Convention. And so what he does here's what this guy does. Right? Anytime anyone upsets him in any way, what he'll do is he'll then just put out their personal information. That's what he does. There's a guy. His name is Rollo Tomasi. He's pretty much like the godfather of the community. And so he put out all of his information. And people were like, "Oh my God, that's crazy." Well, guess what? He does that to everybody now. And so, because he thinks that Rollo gave some reporter the location to a cigar meetup or something like that, and I guess he decided that was a good enough reason to just, like, try to destroy this guy. Like, dude, listen, hold on, Scott. He put out his personal information. He put out his wife's personal information. He even told people where his daughter went to school. Like, dude, it was absolutely crazy. Because I decided to do an event of my own. And there you go. He told me, he's like, "Oh, you know, I'll help you with your event." And as soon as I announced that I was doing an event, maybe 4 or 5 months later, he comes out with this documentary. And then he sends me this fake letter telling me he demanded he demanded $10,000. He wanted me to do a public apology. Like, it was, and the thing is, it was a red line. It was like a red line letter. It was ridiculous. It was funny as shit. Oh my God. No, I had the event. He tried to, the whole point was for him to try to scare me out of canceling my event. No. Listen, hold on, Scott. No, hold on. Here's the reason why his event is pretty much done. It has nothing to do with what I did. Yeah, no. Remember, every time somebody crosses him, he puts puts out their personal information. And so I used a lot of so in order to do my event, like he and we knew a lot of the same people. And so I said, hey man, like, why don't you come and speak at my event? That was called the Conference of Masculine Excellence. And so Anthony found out that quote unquote found out that I was asking speakers of his event to come speak at mine. And he says, oh, he's poaching my speakers. And I'm like, I'm not poaching your speakers. We know the same people. I didn't tell them, hey, if you come speak at my event, don't speak at... He just used that as an excuse to put my personal information out there. But the only reason he did that was to try to get me to shut down my event. But here's the reason why his event is done, is because he has fallen out with everybody. Like, he has fallen out with everybody. Yeah, dude, he's doxed everybody. He has doxed everybody. And so what's really happening now, the only thing he really has is just, acting like an idiot on YouTube and yeah, nobody wants to speak at his event anymore. Yeah. Like, I don't know how many speakers he had on this one, but I heard that 7 speakers pulled out at the last minute. And now he's threatening lawsuits and he's doxing them and this and that and the other. It was just, and there you go. That's it. There you go. And that's the thing, Scott. Who in the world is going to want to speak at an event run by a dude that if you make him upset for one reason or another, he's going to put out your... That's a good friend of mine down in Miami. I'll call him when I'm done. Yeah. So that's the deal with that. And it's funny because my lawyers tell me that I'm wasting my money because he's torpedoed his business. But yep, that's what he does. Dude, no one in their right mind is going to want to speak at an event for a guy like him. And now he can't get speakers. He can't. And if he can't get speakers, he doesn't have an event. And so what he's done now he's doing like the back channel shit, like he's trying to take down my payment processors and flagging everything. So so yeah. He's doing good. I think I talked to him maybe 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. You said that's Alex. So it came up on your YouTube feed. That's how you found out about it, huh? That's me. That's me, man. I'm about 5 years in. I think I first started YouTube. Yeah, it was actually September of 17. That's when I made my first appearance. But yeah, man, I do very, very well, man. My goal is to retire by 50. But I'll probably retire at 52 or 53 at this rate. But yeah, I'm doing great, man. It's been very fun. It's been very profitable, and it's a lot of fun, man. It really, pardon me, it really, really is. Yeah. Ah, shit. Oh shit. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Hang on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Dude, my hamster got out of her. My hamster just got out of... Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Dude, my hamster somehow got out of her hamster ball, and she fucking bit my toe. There you go, sweetie. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, I had her in a hamster ball on a track, but it's been a while, so she probably said, you know what? That's enough of this. I'm getting out of here. But, ooh, yeah. Took a nice piece out of my toe. But yeah, man, it's, dude, it's a lot of fun. It really, really is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Dude, it's really, like, to me, it's really cool to be able to help people and make a really good living, man. Yeah. What? Come in.
You're on the air, right?
Huh?
You're on the air?
Oh, I forgot to.
You're still live?
All right, hang on. Let me. Sometimes it. All right, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Oh, wait, grab Kelly. Get out of here. Yeah, it looks like I was still live, but yeah, it's a